was going to come in at 8 o'clock, but also, too, I felt like, man, Patricio and Pico were about to get down to wrap up the prelims, and I had to jump on a little bit earlier. So those of you guys that are here, been patiently waiting. I know that I messed up on the scheduling. You guys are awesome, though. You guys are hitting me up. I had people in my DMs. I had people that actually have my number. They were texting me like, hey, man, are you supposed to be live right now? I was like, no, not till the main card. My bad. Completely my bad. My fault. I appreciate you all that are tuning in right now. But we're going to watch the Pico fight together. And then I'm watching Jenna Bishop just got a great submission. PFL's been crushing it right now. It's been doing a great job. Obviously, the UFC fights have been actually fantastic as well. So I'm watching two things at once. So bear with me. We got the Pico and Patricio fight coming up next. I'm excited for that fight. Obviously, you guys know I'm a little bit of a homer, a little bit of a, I got a relationship with them. I know Pico really well. I have had a long relationship with Patricio after fighting his brother and building a relationship and a friendship with him because he's trained at my gym and we've rolled together and trained together. You just start to build like a friendship, through those times. So at Pico, I mean, I've traveled, to St. Martin's with him. I've been, we've traveled around and done events. He's just a great dude, man. Great kid. I call him a kid. He's 30 years old or 29 years old. He's not a kid anymore, but what a night by both PFL. So far, so good. Shaking out to be really well. So Romanov with a big win over their number 5 seeded guy, Massimento, I think is who his name was, or Ciaramento. Through him, and it was just an overall, it's been a really good night of fights. Really good night. So, hey guys, sorry I misscheduled it earlier. It's always supposed to be just for the main card. I know we were scheduled for 8 o'clock. I also was like, I can't jump on. I got to jump on early. Got my boy Rafael Stotts coming up next in the PFL. I got my boys Patricio and Pico coming up next in the UFC. So I'm watching two things, guys. We're having some fun tonight. Thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for joining me so much. And man, before we even get this thing started, I know that summer's coming. I spent all day from 9 in the morning until literally like 5:30, almost 6 o'clock Central Time. My son's soccer games and lacrosse games and my daughter's soccer games today, all day since 9 a.m. Been at the field since 9 a.m. And it's been hot, rainy, muggy, hot, all those things. Drink Element. Use the link down below in the descriptions, man. I'm telling you guys right now, this new pineapple flavor. They also have a new pink lemonade, which I thought I brought in here. I guess I did not. I must have set it down. They have a new pink lemonade that's freaking awesome. Their lemonade last year was awesome. They came out with a pink lemonade this year. Awesome. So great product. That one comes in a powder. You can just carry it with you whenever you need. So use that link down below in the descriptions, man. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. And man, great performance by Jenna Bishop. Great submission. That's what she's known for. Aaron Pico is now inside the cage. Patricio Pitbull. Let's see. It's the battle of the Bellator, guys. We're going to see. I've got friends from Bellator going like, okay, who do you want? And I'm like, I'm not picking. I'm not picking. I refuse to pick. Got a relationship with Patricio. Got a relationship with Pico. Good. Both of them are great guys, solid guys. Both standout guys. Both guys, are just extremely talented. Patricio's got power in his hands. Very technical, very slick. Also 38, 39 years old. So, Pico is 29. He's got fast hands. He is he will be the faster of the fighters. Power is probably equal, believe it or not. But if I would say like a one crunch punch kind of fighter, I would lean a little bit more towards Patricio. But Pico, man, he puts combinations together so well. So does Patricio. Grappling, in terms of straight wrestling, it's going to go to Pico. In terms of submission and grappling, it's going to go to Patricio. Just years and years. I also think that whoever kicks more will probably have a little bit more of an advantage, but we will see, man. I'm shaping up. Here we go. We got these two guys right now inside the cage, touching gloves. I'm at 4 minutes and 33, 4 minutes 32 of the Patricio and Pico fight. Both in that fill out process. Pico a little bit, it's wild. Pico is not a big 145 pounders, guys. I want you guys to know that. He's not a big 45 pounder. Neither is Patricio. Oh, big jab though right there by Patricio. Landed clean. Nice shot again by Patricio. Good takedown though by Pico. This is where I feel like Patricio's got but Pico's got the advantages in the wrestling, but the overall grappling and submissions will come by Patricio. That arm and guillotine, Pico cannot afford to leave his head too much on the outside. And I don't think that Patricio even wants to concede takedowns. He's not going to really jump to the back. Ooh, nice leg kick by Patricio. Oh, that's a front. Nice work, though, by Patricio. I want to see more of that out of Pico. Pico with the push kick. I want to see a couple little shots, some boxing mixed in with some kicks. Give me a couple leg kicks. Get right into it. Look, everyone knows as fighters get a little bit older, the output isn't what it used to be. Patricio should have a lot more output when he was younger. Right now, he doesn't have the output that he used to have. Pico, the younger fighter, should have a lot more output. So if this fight starts to get into that second and third round, I think it will start to favor a little bit more of the younger fighter. I think that's just common knowledge. Nice little check hook there by Pico. Didn't land clean. You can see that oh, nice shot. Nice shot, though. Nice takedown. Yeah. Nice work. Now, this is where Pico's got to be very calm and careful. Got to be careful of the sweep submissions. Or sorry, the sweep from the bottom. That little hook sweep is where Patricio does a really good job. The 2 Ps is really confusing me, man. Really confusing me. Yeah, I like it. Here you go. Robert Valley saying, keep chewing up that front leg. Teethless Profits got 50 on the Discord, little bro. Live bro. Like, this is great, man. I love it. Keep it going. Keep it going. I like that push kick up the middle. It's nice work. Yep. I've got some friends that used to work for Bellator. They're over here. They're not placing bets, but they're over here picking who they think may win. I like those leg kicks by Pico. Patricio's got to move his head off center line and start to counter if he wants to have some success with those hands. You can't allow Pico to run circles around him. Pico will not get tired. That's where he just won't. He will still be there in round 3 in terms of his conditioning and cardio. Time sync. The time sync is I'm at 51, 50, 49, 48, 47. That's where I'm at right now. You guys are at round 1. Nice kick. Nice counter, though, with the straight right by Patricio. Both these guys getting after it. Nice work. I love to see this. I like that Patricio's making him think about the takedowns. Nice work. Nice work. I'm surprised that Patricio is willing to sit in this area. It's good. Both of them exchanged some shots. Both of them had moments in this round. I'd say the harder shots were probably landed by Patricio, but I think obviously the more output. This is a really close round to judge. If I'm a judge, I love the respect. I love the fact that they both know each other. They both know each other from Bellator. Both have tried to keep it as clean as they possibly could during the trash talk. But I look forward to it. Look forward to seeing how the second round goes. How'd you guys score that first round? Give me some of your guys' input. How'd you guys score the first round? Patricio or Pico? I thought Pico had success with the leg kicks, and then I thought Patricio had a couple good leg kicks as well. Then I also thought that Patricio landed probably 1 or 2 of the harder shots in the round. Good round though. What do you guys have? Hit me up. Let me know. Who do you guys have winning that round? Wish John was here with you. Just reminds me of Bellator days. I know, man. I know. Look, I know that I had brought up a couple times how I thought it might be good for them to change their name to Bellator. Maybe not so much good, but if you are going to change it, you might as well go back to where you have the footage and the content to use. I don't think it's ever good to change your company name or rebrand. It's never good. It's just a lot of money, and you don't know what the results will be. You already have the Bellator name. You already have all the footage with the belt with fighters with the Bellator belts. So that made a lot of sense. And it's not like everyone was clamoring. Oh, nice leg kick though by Patricio. We're back on. We're at 445, 444, 443. There we go. Let me see if I can. I had. Background. Nice work. There we go. Yeah, someone said Pico or Pitbull. There we go. We got Riot M33. Has Pitbull winning round 1. It's close, man. It's close. Patricio just got hit. A nice leg kick. Patricio looks like he's in a little bit of trouble right now. Nice little uppercut there by Pico. Like I said, Pico's not going to get tired. He's going to still be there. And as you get older, like Patricio will start to slow down. And this win, if he beats Patricio, if Pico beats Patricio, this will put him in that top 15. Nice takedown by Pico. I mean, you got to think, right? When the UFC decided to put this fight together, like we didn't even really have to spend a ton of money on marketing because media will do it for them, because this fight was marketed 2 or 3 times in Bellator, and Bellator never pulled the trigger on it. And it was even talked about doing in the PFL. They marketed it a little bit. They didn't pull the trigger on it. So the UFC knew what they had. They didn't have to spend a lot of money on marketing this fight. Looks like Pico started to kind of take over a little bit. The output and the speed of Patricio is slowing down. Where you got Patricio only throwing 1, maybe 1, 2. I like those kicks, though. Patricio's got hard kicks. There's those combinations by Pico. Like I said early in the fight, look for Pico to kind of take over later in the fight, especially with multiple combinations. Using that cardio as a weapon against somebody who's older, 39, 40 years old. There you go. I like that little head kick flip at the end. Big shot by Pico. Nice job. At 313, 312, he sits Patricio to his butt. Pops right back up, though. Patricio just got to pull the trigger. He's waiting too much. He's the slower fighter, so he's got to get going. Nice takedown defense, though, right there by Patricio. More straight action. Nice job. Patricio trying to throw those straight shots. Pico doing a great job of moving and adjusting his range. I'm liking this. Oh, he's got to hit that. He's got to snap that jab. I think that Patricio's got to snap the jab, setting up the right hand. He's just getting a little heavy with the right hand right now. And Pico sees the right hand coming, able to dip with it or roll with it. Just need to see more output. Here you go. Nice little check left hook, straight right that sits Patricio down. That was earlier action. They're showing the replay right now. Both guys just kind of filling out. I'd like to see Patricio. I'd like to see Pico get a little bit busier. Let's see. Both guys just kind of 40 seconds, 39, 38 is the time check. Yeah, in this second round, man, it's been a lot easier for Pico to hit the target. Patricio getting tired. Straight right down the pipe. Nicely done. Big shot. That one really hurt Patricio. That one really hurt him. Right to the takedown. Great job. Pico's got some nasty, very nasty ground and pound. So if I'm watching Pico, look for him to get busy. Start throwing the legs to the side, getting busy with the ground and pound. Look for him to probably get an early takedown in the third round. Start trying to kind of break Patricio and trying to get, not really steal his will, but just trying to start skewing the fight to where, okay, look, it's easier for me just to lay here and not take a lot of damage. Let Pico posture up and do some work. Yeah, this has been, you can see the look on Patricio's face, frustration. It's the age thing, man. You father time undefeated. I know we say that all the time, but you just cannot. There's nothing you can do to beat that. Bink, bink, straight. Beautiful job. Little kind of like little check left hook to get him to lift his hands. Came and brought the straight right down the middle. And then he also hit that uppercut. Hit the right hand, hit the check left hook, and then comes back with the uppercut. Pico's got some great hands, man. Very nicely done. I need to turn my my old Bellator group chat off. They're blowing me up. I'm like, bro, this is the fight game. I mean, you got a 29-year-old in Aaron Pico, and you've got a 38, a 39 or 40-year-old in Patricio. This is where I feel like Patricio should be getting after the kicks. Should be really getting after it. I got to turn you guys off, man. You guys are killing me. Oh, man. Nice shots by Pico. Beautiful body shot. That's one of the things that Pico does very well. Patricio does it well also when he had a little bit more output when he was a little bit younger. I think right now Pico's just able to touch him and move. And just like I said when we first started this, when they started off the fight, I said in the first round, look for Patricio to have some success. And as this fight goes on, I think Pico will start to take over if it got into the later rounds. And here we are in the third round. Pico really started to pick him apart. This is good for Pico to get the UFC ring, like that cage experience in there, understanding the feel of that cage. Look, just because we have fought in multiple cages, it does not mean that every single time you step in there, you feel comfortable. And I think you saw it the first time Patricio stepped in there. You saw it the first time Pico stepped in there. I think they're both more settled in now into the UFC organization, in the UFC cage. It just feels different, guys. Take it from someone who's I fought in Pride in a ring. I fought in Dream in a ring. I also fought in cages, fought in Strikeforce, UFC, Bellator, and a bunch of other, rings and cages coming up in the smaller shows when I was first making my run. Yeah, Pico just kind of able to just pick it. Nice shot, though. Love how he ducked out the way and countered with the right hand, giving the judges that lasting impression of what they're seeing. Giving the judges, oh, look, this is the last thing that I saw was Pico landing the shot. Even if Patricio lands clean, you always want to strike on the way out. There's a nice right hand, kind of tapped him right on the ear. Patricio doing a good job. Pico doing a good job. Kind of never settling directly in front of him. Patricio just landed a straight right. Nice takedown defense again. Pico's got to work on closing that distance, lowering his level, but off of some sort of exchange. Right now he's shooting raw dog, and Patricio is shorter in stature, physically very strong. One of the strongest guys I've ever grappled with, especially for his size. Trying to push his legs to the side and move his legs to the side, man. He's very, very difficult to deal with in terms of grappling wise. Those shorter legs, he puts his feet on his hips, kick you back, get back to his feet. And you don't really want to be on the feet with him because he's got such power, especially when he was younger. People forget, man, he went up to 55 and knocked out Michael Chandler. Just impressive, right? Like he's the 45-pound champ for so long, went up to 55, knocked out Michael Chandler. I mean, that's just a great performance by him. Nice way he turned that corner. Aaron Pico doing a great job here. Kind of just weathering on Patricio, touching him with the hands, changing the level, keeping Patricio guessing. Very difficult to keep up with the younger fighter when they're constantly just changing the levels. Okay, bringing it up top to the hand with the hands, then bringing it down with the wrestling, back up to the hands, throwing a couple kicks here and there to keep my hands loyal. Very difficult to do. Very difficult. Right now we're at 117, 116. There we go. Big lift and scoop. Mat return. Nicely done. Let's go. I honestly thought someone was going to get knocked out in this fight. But either Patricio would catch him early off of a mistake, or or I thought Pico would start to try to catch him towards the end, towards the end in the third round. I thought he would slow down enough to where maybe he'd catch him with some big shots. Both of these guys studs, though. See what happens. 30 seconds left. 28, 27, 26. Oh, man. Woo. Pico gets his first win, it looks like, in the UFC. I don't even know what you're talking about. Felony. I love Felony Charles Bennett, man. Nobody knows Charles Bennett better than I do. You guys don't even know, man. I've known Charles Bennett for a long time. Long time. That guy, man, he's still doing his thing, dog. He's still doing his thing. Look at this uppercut right here by Pico. Nicely done. I believe that was in the midway through the first round. Hey, you can tell Daniel Cormier to have a little bit of excitement, man. Jeez, brother. Come on, brother. Oh, what do you like fighting the best throughout the career? In my career, let me see. Let's go ahead. Robert Valley Ninja Bob says, "What do you like fighting the best throughout your career?" What did I like fighting the best in? I mean, obviously it was Strikeforce. It just felt like home. It felt like we were actually truly competing with the UFC. I know that we were mainly a regional show. We were only in the States. They were working right before they were sold. They were working on deals to go to Australia, and then also to go into Canada. So I know they were working on deals there. Outside of that, man, like there was talk of us going to the UK, and this was all obviously pre-Connor. So the UK was sure, it was like Bisping era, and they were making a splash over there, but it wasn't what people thought it wasn't what it is now. It's grown to be so big, the UK market. I think for me, it was Strikeforce. Now, obviously, there's a lot of nostalgia for me based on like the Pride fight when I had fought in Pride and got a win over in Pride. And then, then fighting in Dream was also it was basically like a continuation of Pride. It was when I showed up there, it was all the same guys that were ringside, like doctors, ringside, like promoters, like all the people that I saw at Pride, they were all working the same. They were all working Dream as well. I saw the media guys. They were all nice to see you again. It was great to see them as well. People don't realize Dream does such not Dream, but now Ryzen. I mean, basically a lot of the same people are working there. So they're kind of all been the same. And Ryzen is doing a fantastic job putting on fights. Ryzen to me is they're doing what I think other promotions should be doing. Build from within your own country. If you're going to start a promotion like in the States, do what Scott Coker did and do what Ryzen's doing right now is they built a lot of they're building their fighters that are local fighters. They're building Japanese-based fighters that are basically, from 125 up to 155, 170 pounds. That's it. And then they bring in other fighters for the heavier weights. That makes tons of sense. They have a huge market for that. They've got plentiful of athletes and fighters to compete in their organization because of that. And with Strikeforce, they obviously were able to pull because it was a huge thing. At the time in the Bay Area, you had Uriah Faber in Sacramento, you had the Scrap Pack in South San Francisco, and you had AKA in San Jose. Then you had other fighters and stuff down at Huntington Beach, guys down there with Tito and Rob McCullough and Tiki and those guys down in the Orange County area. They had a ton of good guys down there in that area. Then you had San Diego. You had the Alliance down there. You could literally build the whole promotion around all the top level world-class fighters that you had in California. Then occasionally you'd bring guys from American Top Team, or I think at the time it was the Black Zillions. At the time, I think it was the Black Zillions, and you could build them and have them fight over. You could have them fight in Strike Force. That was huge for me. But I also think that I like what Ryzen is doing right now. I love what they're doing right now, and I think it's very important they continue to do this. So to me, that's a big deal, man. I really enjoy it. I really hope that these other organizations can start building something that is that starts from the ground up. Look, I've said this before. PFL they are doing something that is, I think they've made changes to where I'm actually kind of now backing everything they're doing. And what I mean by that is, like, and by the way, they're not paying me to say any of this shit. I'm saying it directly from me. I haven't talked to Jonathan Martin. I haven't talked to the people that work the show. I've got a couple of friends that work for them, but I actually do really enjoy what they're doing right now. They got rid of the tournament. They stopped talking about the stupid smarts cage, and they started building fighters. And I think I like what they're doing. That's a huge deal when you're talking about how you're going to build your promotion. What I would like to see them do, and I'm going to give you an example, is tonight. Their pacing from fight to fight is horrendous. It is so bad. There's so much time in between fights, and there's just, and I don't understand why they're cutting back on some of the guys and this and that. But ultimately, it really comes down to, I don't want to see, nothing against Sean and Dan, I don't want to see them for 15 minutes on air. And I know sometimes you have to fill, but honestly, get the pacing down better. I want to see fight to fight to fight, especially when you guys I think they had 4 finishes earlier tonight. Keep the ball rolling, man. Keep these guys, keep the fans interested. I saw people already commenting earlier about how, like, hey, man, PFL's got like 4 or 5 finishes. The Watanabe fight was a bloody mess. For a female fight, that's almost like, for us true fans, we're like, yeah, let's go. Let me see it happen. That's where we're at, right? So there was a little bit, for me, the pacing, they need to change the pacing. They need to work on the pacing. Now, I worked on the production side, so I understand pacing sometimes sometimes you have to make the adjustments. If the fights go too fast, which the PFL had a lot of finishes, you've got to slow it down because you can only hit the live air at a certain time. But the reality is like, once you get the crowd going, man, you've got to do something. You've got to keep them motivated. You got to keep them. Otherwise, especially when you're running parallel with the UFC, they're like, oh, no fights, switch over to the UFC. If you have any fans that are watching the PFL, they're going to go, oh, UFC's on right now. I got 20 minutes in between these fights. I'm going to go watch the UFC. And then they never come back. So you need to keep your pacing going. And that's not what they were doing tonight. They had 4 finishes. And then I was watching I'm like, all of a sudden I'm looking over, 2 of the UFC fights were pretty much already had walked. 1 fight had finished. 1 fight was walking, and they were still talking. And I was like, oh man, this is not good. This is how you lose people. So look, I think the PFL is on the right track. A couple tweaks here and there, though. You see, look at this. See, hybrid. Let me see. Hybrid, catastrophic impact 6071. Bro, you got to shorten your name, dog. That's fucking painful to say. I got to say that shit every single time to give you some love on this show. Man, like, can we just make it like HCI 16? Can we just make it like 6007 or something? Come on. Get rid of the 1 at the end. Do something. We got to change that name. It's just, it's hard. Let's see, what's this one say? Yeah, I think the PFL has been great tonight. 1 of age PFL fights get canceled. I don't understand. Speak English. English. Pico Onama. Onama's way too. Yeah, I'm okay. I guess he'll take Onama down, but it's, the long reach and rangy. I'm looking to try to protect him a little bit just because I am biased. You guys know that when I'm talking about my boy Pico. Talking about the same guy with Patricio. I'd say the same thing. I didn't like the Yair Rodriguez fight with Patricio, or when Pico came in. Not Yair Rodriguez. Yair for Patricio. I didn't like that fight for him coming in. And I also didn't like the last fight that Pico had. I didn't like that fight. I really loved the Movsar Evloev fight because the wrestling going back and forth and on the feet, I thought that was a perfect fight for Aaron Pico, and Movsar pulled out, which I don't know. It seemed a little, but yeah, I don't know. I thought Pico, I think that would have been a great fight for him to come in on, but that's stylistically, was just a better matchup. One of PFL fights got canceled. Newman versus Silva. Oh, really? What happened? That's that. I just had Joshua Silveira on the pod. Him and Biagio Ali Walsh. Biagio looked absolutely fantastic tonight. His hands are dangerous. He's got big hands. Can you guys tell me? I didn't see that. Why did he get canceled? To be fair, a lot of PFL fights have ended up in the first round. I know. I did notice that. But why? Did somebody know why? Can we take a look? Let's take a look. Let's see what we can find. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Why did it get canceled? Josh Silveira. Jordan Newman, right? Newman canceled. Let's see what happens. Dun, dun, dun. It says they weighed in. Joshua Newman. Head-to-head comparison. Doesn't say anything. Did it get canceled? Or they announce it on there? It says come in events before it starts. No, it doesn't say anything on Google about it being canceled. Let me see. Maybe I'll hit a site. I was looking up. Wait for it. Jordan Newman Silveira. Still says they're fighting. Let me see. Let me pull up. I'll pull up. Let's see if. Let me see if any of these news sites, these MMA news sites, are talking about PFL or just the UFC. Not surprised, motherfuckers. Wouldn't be surprised. What does this? Let me see. Yeah, I don't see it canceled. Somebody tell me. Who will be the fight of the night between UFC and PFL? I mean, I don't know, man. That first fight on the UFC, Prado, that fight was pretty damn good. That was a pretty damn good fight. The PFL fight seemed a little more one-sided, so it's gonna be hard for me to say that those fights were better. You understand? But yeah, that's definitely one of those. Yeah, people. I got people texting me about the PFL, calling like the camera angles are bad, like something's going on. Like they've got to work on things in terms of their presentation. Cameras are everywhere. I went to the bathroom when he walked out, and still nothing. It says, yeah, yep, yeah. People are just man. Whew. Oh man. All right, so hey, give me some content. Who are you guys looking forward to seeing fight tonight? Has anyone told me yet why they're saying on the app the fight isn't on the card anymore? I wouldn't read too much into that. I think they're still worried about just the fights. Yeah, that Kane and Clark fight. Holy sheesh. Man, Clark was getting his ass whooped. He was getting his ass whooped. That whole fight reminded me of, I'll give you guys one guess. What fight did that remind you guys of in the UFC? Go ahead. It shouldn't take you guys long. What fight did that fight remind you of in the UFC? Go ahead. If you guys can't guess this, you guys are not. If you guys can't guess this on first try, come on, man. You guys are ridiculous. If you watch Clark versus Kane in the PFL Africa, man, that fight was insane. Exactly. Here we go. My man, hybrid, man. I'm gonna just call you HCI 1607. You're right. Pat Barry and Chet Congo. That's what that fight was like. That fight was insane. Clark was getting his ass kicked for the whole time. Wobble, drop, wobble, boom, gets back up, fights out of position, throws some shots back, gets a little bit wobbled again, and then bink, left hook. I think it was a left hook. Boom, just out cold. Just insane. Edgar Maynard was a little bit more of a like a against the fence TKO kind of thing. This was like he was out. He hit him, boom, just folded him. That fight, yeah, exactly. It reminded me of. Yeah. Just a great, it was great, man. That's great. Like I said, look, PFL is doing some good things. I'm excited for them. I like what they're doing. I'm not mad at it. I think they're making the right steps. Ultimately, this comes down to how they can sell their fights to their next TV network. What can they do to get this whatever TV network to come on? From what I'm hearing, it's going to be Fox Nation or it's going to be TNT. I think I'm gonna lean more towards Fox Nation because Fox Nation has Roth Wrestling. And because they have Roth Wrestling, they want to combine that with another combat sport. What better sport to do it with than with the PFL? And then you can have some of the PFL fighters wrestling in Roth Wrestling. And you can cross promote. I think it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Did I see the taco fight? Which one was the taco fight? Josh, you see the taco fight? I ain't seen a Robbie like that in a while, man. It ruined my night. I can't even focus on the other fights. I hate how corrupt the UFC is. Which fight was that? Let me take a look. Taco fight. The Prado fight was good. Gastelum was, Padilla. I mean, Chris Padilla won the fight. Gamrot, Rivel. What taco fight? What taco fight? Let me see it. Go to the PFL. Biagio won. I didn't see the very first fight. Romanov won by submission. Watanabe got bloodied up and stopped. Ferrari or whatever. He got a nice finish. Beautifully done against great shot. Opened up the shot. Great combination. And then Bishop wins by submission. I'm not sure. Look, I love tacos, man. Maybe that's what it is. I love tacos. But I can crush me some tacos, man. I'm half Mexican, guys. So we had tacos for breakfast. We had tacos for breakfast with just they just had egg and chorizo in them. That's what happened. So they overturned the decision to a draw on Padilla's. Oh, really? To a draw. Oof, that's brutal. I didn't see that. I wasn't watching the fights with the sound on. Yeah, you know what's crazy, man? I probably shouldn't tell you guys this. Is that my daughter watches fights with me. She's 7 and she loves it. She's like in here. She's like, I had to tell her, hey, I got to film. So she had to, go out into the living room. And she's like, can I just watch in here while you film? And I'm like, no, you can't sit in here. I don't want people seeing what you look like. Like, I don't want people knowing who you are. What are you talking about? So yeah, but yeah, it's funny. It's funny. Why do I even come on time? Josh never responded. What do you mean? I did respond. It's up here. Scroll all the way up to the top. Scroll all the way up to the top. I said, I'm sorry, guys. I misscheduled. It says, sorry, everyone. I misscheduled main card tonight. It was supposed to be for the main card. I must not have hit the accept button in terms of the time, and it just set it for 3 o'clock because that's when I actually set the thumb. So sorry, guys. My apologies. Josh Thompson, low fight IQ, low stuff. So, but let's see. Yeah, UFC's this is more pacing. Look, we're not paying for numbered events anymore. So my complaining will be very minimal when it comes to the UFC right now. My complaining will be very minimal. Plus, they're making the transition from paper or from CBS back onto Paramount, or they do both, whatever it is. But they're making those transitions. So if I'm not paying $75 or almost $80, you're not going to hear me complain a whole lot about it. I do like that. Let's see. Let's pull this up. Something happened with my ESPN feed. It shut down, so I got to get it back up. PFL. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Home. Live. I'm watching live. Oh, there it is. Yeah, they got to do I'm excited, man, to see McKee versus Pettis. That should be a good fight. You got Braga. Braga is a very tough fighter, man. Sorry, I was some reason I wasn't paying attention. We were talking, and Braga and him are already in the second round. So you got Braga, very, very good on the hands. Been to the finals a couple times in the PFL tournament. Came up short. He was supposed to fight Patricio Pitbull in the Riyadh show that was out in Riyadh, in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, and then his dad was, I believe, killed in literally like the week before. And so when he got there, he thought he'd be able to fight, and he just didn't have it in him. So, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. So, very wild, man. Very wild. Straight jab by Braga. Both these guys are Lealoa's got good hands. I think Braga is just so composed. Comes from the lineage, jiu-jitsu wise as well as boxing. Family's been in the fight game forever. He just kind of just has that fight game lineage about him. My main event pick. Look, I honestly I think I'm going to go with Carlos Ulberg. I think you're probably the third or fourth person I've told today. I was leaning a lot towards JIRI this whole week. This whole week I was leaning towards JIRI, and then literally like today I woke up and I'm like, man, I don't know, man. I feel like JIRI's wrestling is not great. And I think that, man, I just think that I think if Ulberg can stop one or two of the takedowns and he can get, work his way back up to his feet, man, I think he's got a good chance of beating JIRI on the feet. JIRI's got some power. JIRI's, big body frame, but Ulberg's a big body frame. JIRI's a more well-rounded fighter, but just a very sloppy, but kind of a sloppy, well-rounded fighter. So I don't know, man. I look at Braga's doing a good job right now, kind of pushing the pace, keeping Lealoa up against the fence. If you guys not know, we're watching PFL right now on the right side. I got the UFC on the left side. I do both shows. Both shows. Yeah, look, everyone's doing them tonight. Everyone's doing them tonight. So everyone's doing these things, these live shows now on for the fights. I do the 3-2. I'll do the numbered cards. Occasionally I'll do some other ones here and there, but I like to do my straight post-fight reaction. So right after I do this show, I'll cut off of this and I'll actually upload my next one, and we'll go right into doing an instant reaction for the UFC and the PFL right after this. So yeah, just quick, probably like just a quick 30-minute one. We'll go from there. Big Ange doesn't like to record live when he's watching the fights. He wants to just sit around and watch the fights, and just when guys get finished. I gotta pull it up. He's the guy that likes to go, these guys are fucking losers, man. These guys are losers. That's what he likes to do when guys lose. He likes to talk hella shit. I'm like, bro, you gotta stop doing that, man. Yeah, he's like, oh, this guy, he's a bum. I'm like, man, you gotta stop doing that. That's ruthless. These guys are freaking awesome. All of them are awesome. They all train their ass off. They all work hard. They're all putting in work. I love everything about it, man. I love everything about these guys. So, absolutely. Braga doing a good job. Got Lealoa press up against the fence. Braga's a very tough fighter, man. Very tough fighter. UFC, Nate Landwehr is walking over here on the left. He's making his walk out to the cage. You got Cub Swanson. I would imagine they would give him like some sort of presentation, a send-off video like they've done for everyone else. Yes. I mean, I don't know if I should admit this, but yeah. Big Ange and I are we are friends. Our kids are the same age, or at least my daughter and his daughter are friends. They went to school together and they were in the same class together. And then my son and his next daughter, his older daughter, my son's a little bit older, but yeah, we're friends. Wives get along, we get along. So yeah, we're friends. Good people, man. Good group of guys, good group of people. I really enjoy doing the show with them. And I also, we've done a lot of events where, everyone comes over to the house and swim and hang out. Oh, yeah. Nate Landwehr's inside the cage right now. Braga and Lealoa are, after the second round break, they're going into the third round. I'm watching both. Guys. If you guys are just joining us for the live show, hey, man, thank you guys so much. I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be a good night of fights. You got Nate Landwehr. You got Cub Swanson making his retirement fight tonight. Don't miss it. Wish you guys are tuning in, man. It's going to be fun. Nice job by Braga, though. Ripping the body. Nice work. Well, these guys are in here talking smack, man. These guys. Here we go. Cub making his last walk to the cage. The last time we're going to see Cub Swanson inside that cage. Braga and Lealoa just started their third round in the PFL. Should be good. Braga's been kind of picking him apart right now, but kind of touching him, putting the pressure, keeping Lealoa's back to the fence. I expected to see a little bit more aggression out of Lealoa, but that's not the case tonight. Nice work, though, by Braga. Cub getting Vaseline for the last time. If you guys have not, or you guys don't follow Cub, or you don't know, if you don't follow him on social media, he just opened up a gym in the Huntington Beach area. It's called Bloodline. He's got a fight team. He's working with them. He's training them. He's trying to really put together a good team. He's got a great group of stable of fighters. Make sure you guys give them a follow. Make sure you guys listen up and follow him on social media. Check out his gym if you guys live in that area, man. Bloodline. He used to own a UFC gym. He shut that UFC gym down, opened up his own thing. He didn't like, it wasn't working for him. The business model for him wasn't working. And, he decided to move on. And I think that's probably what the best thing for him in that situation. But yeah, he's got a great little thing going. He's built with his relationships and his friendships in that area. So yeah. Great, man. Is he a Hall of Famer? Absolutely. You can pick some fights that he's had before. You can make if he himself is not a Hall of Famer, you could put one of his fights into the Hall of Fame, and that will make him a Hall of Famer. He deserves that. I mean, WEC, you could take one of those fights. UFC, you could take one of those fights. I mean, they're all owned by the UFC, so it depends on if the UFC is also doing WEC fights since they own the organization. I'm not sure. Braga's kind of slowed the action down. Got the takedown, top control, and kind of ran away with this fight. Just couldn't get the finish. You're about 2.5 minutes left in the third round of the PFL. If you guys haven't watched the PFL's had a couple good finishes. I think 4 finishes in a row, and it's been a pretty good night of fights. Most of those finishes in the first round. The Romanov fight was in the third round, I believe. And then now we've got Nate Landwehr taking on Cub Swanson in Cub Swanson's retirement fight. They're introducing in Nate Landwehr right now. And yeah, Cub will be next, and we'll get that fight underway. Is Cub your favorite fighter tonight? Yes. Absolutely, he's my favorite fighter tonight. Absolutely. The guy has done so much for the sport. I'm not here to bash fighters. I'm not here to talk down about him. I'm here to basically say, this guy has done so much for the sport. His next chapter of his life, he's ready to move on. I can't say it enough. He's got a beautiful wife. He's got a beautiful family. He's got a beautiful life. And this guy, if you're going to say someone's winning in life, this guy's winning in life. And that's great. That's where you want to be when you leave the fight game. That's where you want to be. So there they are right there. See? There they are. He's got 3 beautiful kids, beautiful wife. This is it. This is kind of a moment, I think, especially for his wife. It's like, gosh, I'm glad it's over. You know what I mean? So glad it's done. Yeah. Got Mr. Don Jr. and Ivanka Trump right behind Cub. Got Nate Landwehr. They come out. Don't touch gloves. Here we go. Big time fight. I'm at 450 of Cub Swanson. 448, 447. Yeah. I'm watching both fights here, guys. I got PFL on the right side. I got the UFC on the left side. Braga has been running away with this fight. He's controlled and dominated the whole fight. There are 45 seconds left in the third round for the Braga and Lealoa fight. Braga's kind of dominated the fight, not able to get the finish. Cub out here touching. Nice little leg kick there by Cub to the calf on Nate. I always wondered if guys that were retiring, if they were going to fight any different. Not, when you the odds of you walking out on your retirement fight with a win are very slim. It's been, certain guys have been able to do it. Dustin wasn't able to do it, and other guys have not been able to do it, but I mean, let's see if Cub can get it done. I know that Robbie Lawler did it, and it's been good, man. It's been good. It's not the easiest thing to do. You're leaving when you know that your skills have been diminished, right? So you're like, damn, I'm not what I used to be, and that's why you want to leave. You want to leave before it gets too rough. PFL Braga and Lealoa fight just ended. Now we've got, right now we're at 325, 324. Of Cub Swanson and Nate Landwehr in the UFC. Nice right hand there by Cub. I like how he kind of feinted a little bit of the left and then threw the hard right hand. Nice. That was a beautiful left hook and step in right. Like how he's giving little feints first. If you're the slower fighter, which I think he is, I think Cub is right now, no disrespect, it has to do with age, is that you've got to feint to get them to react and cover, so now you can go ahead and throw right after. There it is. He may not be the slower fighter. I take it back. Oh, beautiful. Nice job by Cub, letting the hands go while he's against the fence. Nate has Nate pinned up against the fence. Nate's coming for it. Now, Nate is the guy that can take a beating. He will still be there later on. Let's go, Cub. Nice right hook. Sits Nate Landwehr to his butt. Cub out there having a field day right now. Nice little check left hook. Finish the right hand. Come on, Cubby. Let's go. Let's go, Cub. Let's go. Oh, I like that little touch of the calf kick. Come back up top with the hands. Come on, Cub. Oh, straight jab. Sits Nate Landwehr down to the ground. Oh, big right hand, left hook. Here we go, Cub. Here we go, Cub. Yes. Touch him. Just touch him. Don't. Oh, nice body shot. Big deep breath by Cub, though. That's the sphere right there. Man, you know you want to get after it. You know it's your last fight. But you don't want to do too much to where you can't recover fast enough. Let's go, baby. Come on, Cub. Let it go. Nice and easy. Move the hands offline. Oh, Cub took another deep breath. It's a lot of energy to spend when you got someone hurt, getting after them. Nice jab. I love how he's popping that jab. See how relaxed Cub is? Hands are down. I don't really like to fight that way, but I like that style of relaxation. Oh, fingers are open. He's got to be careful. We don't put. Oh, beautiful right hand by Cub Swanson. Oh, hits him again. Oh, no, he finishes it. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hell yeah. That's how you want to go out. That's how you want to go out. Great job, Cub Swanson. Nicely done. Nicely done. There you go. She got the win. The family gets the win. Nice job. Nice job. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what you want to see. You can tell. Oh, look at that. Look at that family, man. These little kids are so cute. They're also close together. Homeboy's putting in some work. He's putting in some work. Oof. Yeah. So nice to get that, man. Get that win. Last fight ever. Juan Archuleta, one of his main training partners coming up. Juan was the Bellator former champion. Also, too, I believe the Ryzen champion, in the 135-pound division. In Ryzen, also, too, in Bellator. He was the King of the Cage champion. Like, Juan Archuleta has been there for him from the jump. Good on Cub, man. Straight jab, dipped his head. Nice job. Sat into his butt. That was earlier in the fight. Hit him again. Nice job. Walk up, follow up. Watch this. Bink right behind the ear. Just sat him right there to his butt. Cub kind of relaxed, waited for a second. Boom, hit it with a nice shot as he kind of sat up into it. Here it is again. Bink right behind the ear. Whew. That's where you want to be right there. That's where you want to be. And a nice job of hitting him. And Nate was just out. Like when his face hit the canvas from that little right hook, yeah, he was out. Taking the gloves off, putting the gloves down. Good on him. Nothing better than to get that win right there. Nothing better than to get that win. Nice. Nice work. Nice work. I like that. I like that. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. That's important, man. Well done, right? There we go. Well done, Cub. I love that positivity. Keep it positive, man. Keep it positive. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Zeke 3580. You're right. Retirement fights looking different these days. UFC got some robbers now. Love it. I love it. Look, man, the guy has been from the WC days, fought Jose Aldo. He's fought the creme de la creme of the 145-pound division. The kid's a stud, man. Absolute stud. Always been a stud. Never think he got the recognition he deserved because of guys like Uriah Faber and Dominic Cruz and those guys that were kind of in that mix of 135, 145, all those things. Bottom line is, man, is he Hall of Fame? Someone already asked me that. Is he Hall of Fame? I don't know if you could put him in the Hall of Fame, but you could put one of his fights in the Hall of Fame. The guy's had great fights. I don't know how you can't put like one of his fights in the Hall of Fame. So there's fights that can be had that you can put in there. Look, there's guys that, are probably not going to be Hall of Famers, but they're in the Hall of Fame, right? I think it's Diego and Clay Guida, both great fighters. Never won a title. Not really, I don't know, but they're fight winning the Hall of Fame, so they arguably are Hall of Famers. So congratulations to him. Beautiful family. I can't say that enough, man. I love seeing fighters with their kids and being involved parents. Being an involved parent is so important, especially if you're a fighter. It keeps you grounded. It keeps you humble. Guys like Frankie Edgar, I see with his kids all the time. Shit, his son Santino is like one of the best wrestlers in that whole East Coast area there in the Jersey area. The kid's a stud, man. Kid's a stud. I love this. Once Dana leaves, Josh can be a Hall of Famer. Nah, bro. No. I have my moments, man. I have my moments in my career. I did a lot of things I probably shouldn't have done. I didn't dedicate myself as much as I possibly could have. And I look back and, man, there's a lot. I wouldn't say there's not regrets, but there's like, damn, could have done more. I could have done more. Ego got involved a little bit too. I got involved with my ego a lot, and it got the better of me. So I'm watching his whole past video they're playing for him. There you go, showing all the WEC stuff. Love it. The kid was good, man. The kid was good. Bink. Oh, love that. Yes. Is that Roger? That wasn't Roger Bowling. That was geez, man. God, what was his name? Gosh, what was his name? Look, Cubs had some great fights, man. He's had some really good fights. Spectacular. He's had power. He's been in and out. He's done everything in this sport. He's right there on the verge. I can't say if he is a Hall of Famer, but man, he's beaten some really, really tough guys. Really tough guys. I mean, so many good fights. So many good fights. People forget about, like, back in the day, Charlie Valencia. Let me see who else is down here. Way down here in his King of the Cage days. When Cub was fighting King of the Cage. He's fought legends like Jens Pulver. He's fought, Jose Aldo, Chad Mendez. Like, his losses are to, like, the top guys. Then he's got wins over, like, guys like Ross Pearson, George Roop. He's got a win over Charles Oliveira. That's something to be said. He's got to win over Charles Oliveira. He's got to win over Dustin Poirier. He's got to win over Dennis Seaver, Jeremy Stevens. He's got a loss to Frankie Edgar and Max Holloway. He's got to win over Kyoji Horiguchi. He's got to win over Kawajiri. He's got some big wins. Probably the toughest fighter for him to fight. Artem Lobov. No, he's got to win over Artem Lobov. I'm going to rattle off these. Look, he had 4 losses in a row. And that was kind of when he started getting a little bit older. 4 losses in a row. Brian Ortega, he loses by guillotine. Takes Frankie Edgar to a decision. Loses by rear naked choke to Moicano. And then he loses in a split decision to Shane Burgos. Then he beats Chrome Gracie. Then he beats Daniel Pineda. Loses to Giga Chikadze by a body kick. Beats Darren Elkins. Loses to Jonathan Martinez from leg kicks. Beats Dawoodu. Loses to Feely in a split decision. And then he beats Billy Quarantillo, and then now he's got this win. Look, there's fighters. He could keep fighting. He can keep going on. But I think he wants to enjoy the next chapter of his life. You feel like you're not making progress. You feel like you're not moving towards a belt and a purpose anymore. And I think that's where he's at right now. It's like, I think guys like him, maybe it's me too, like myself as well. You don't want to be that guy anymore. You want to be the one that's working towards some sort of, some sort of like championship, or you want big fights. Over here you got Arroyo versus Shayna Young in the PFL. They're at 432 of the first round. This should be a really good fight. Arroyo used to fight, I believe, in the UFC. She was in the UFC for a while, and then you got Shayna Young. Shayna Young, really good stand-up fighter, but also has some good grappling. Both of these two getting after it right now. Got pressure against the fence. Arroyo is, I think, ranked number 10 in the PFL. She's in the top 10. I think that's how you say her name. Yeah, he wants to be a dad. What's wrong with him being a dad? I like that. Oh, what's this say? It says, who's Reagan? Ragan gave Josh props on podcast. Oh, Joe Rogan. With Rogan? Yeah. Rogan's the man, dude. I don't know. People talk hella shit, but I don't know. I don't know how you not like the guy. The guy does a great job for the sport. The guy, like, he has people on, discusses things. He has his own opinion, just like everyone else has their own opinion. I don't know. I don't understand how people don't like him, but I like Joe. Joe's a good dude. So, yo, Josh, were you ever in talks to fight Cub Swanson? No, I was not. I was never in talks. I was always a 55-pounder. I was never going to make the weight to fight him at 45. I fought at who did I fight? I fought at 145. Actually, I fought at 143 one time. I fought Kid Yamamoto in Hawaii. That fight is the fight that got me into the UFC. That's it. That was back in 2001. That was the fight that got me into the UFC. So that was it. That was the only time. I never had any talks to fight him. There was, for a split second, like, some conversation about me potentially going to the WEC, and one of my first fights would have been Uriah. That would have happened. But there was talks of if I was interested in going to 45, and I was not. So that's what a lot of that stuff was. You know what I mean? I got everyone texting me. I got people calling me. I'm like talking about the fights. Let's go. Shayna Young right now trying to battle up from the bottom against Arroyo. Trying to get back to her feet. Uh-oh. Got some sport brawl malfunction going on Shayna Young for a second there. Arroyo really grinding on this, trying to keep her on the ground, fighting on that leg. Got to the body lock. Shayna Young's doing a good job. Got back up to her feet into the wizard position. Ooh, nice. Sprawled. Able to get out. Through some knees. Here we go. I'm not sure where Shayna Young wants to fight this fight, though. Because Arroyo's probably the better of the stand-up fighters, too. It's going to be a tough fight for Shayna Young. Nice. Ooh, nice shot, though, by Shayna Young. Oh, big right hand by Shayna Young. Oh, she just ran her head into the fence. Whew. I'm at 104, 103, 102 on the PFL card with Arroyo and Shayna Young. On the PFL card, I'm waiting for the next fight to start on the UFC card. They're doing a promo right now for Justin Gaethje and Ilya Topuria on the Paramount platform. So if you guys, I'm watching both fights. I'll be talking to you guys about both fights. And yes, I did watch the Kevin Holland fight. Look, Randy Brown gave that fight away. He gave that fight away. I can't tell you guys enough on how I think you could hear in the commentary, they were disappointed as well that Randy Brown was allowing himself to be sucked into just hanging out there. He allowed himself to just clinch against the fence. If you have not learned anything lately about how these judges are scoring the cards, if you are just holding against the fence or you're just getting takedowns and not doing anything, guess what? you're not winning the fight. Takedowns are not worth what they used to be worth. Wrestling is not worth what it used to be worth. They're not doing that anymore. You saw tonight a little bit from in the UFC already. Give you the warning for the hands being open. As soon as you poke someone in the eye, 1 point. I already gave you the warning. Your hands were open. Gave you the warning. Once you poke someone in the eye, 1 point. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Not going to lie. Says Underworld Fight Club. Underworld Fight Club says, not going to lie, Josh Hokic is beyond cringe. I would 100% agree with you. Hokic is driving me crazy, man. But this is going to be an epic and satisfying win for Blades. I have a question. Why do you think that he's going to beat Hokic? Why do you think he's going to beat him? Go ahead. I'll wait for that answer. Bottom line is, man, Hokic can wrestle. He won the California State Championship, wrestling championship. He was ranked, I want to say, like 12 or 13 in the country in college wrestling. He obviously athletic enough to play on a practice squad with the 49ers for 2 years. Then went to the Cardinals for 1 year, or like I think one off season. Did it and then turned around and became an MMA fighter. Like, I don't understand. He's extremely athletic, very cringe. I get it. I can go with the cringe thing. 100% I can go with that. But we got to be honest with ourselves. We definitely got to be honest with ourselves that, like, man, this is a very he's talented. He's got skills. Shane Young and Arroyo are back at it in the PFL. They're at 426, 425, 424. Shane Young landed a beautiful right hand. She's doing good on the feet. She just looks very uncomfortable on the feet and slow. Arroyo's doing a good job of throwing punches in like 2s and 3 combinations, where Shane Young's just throwing 1, 1, 2, 1. It's easier to beat those fighters that are just throwing the 1 and the 1, 2s like that. Yeah, I would agree with you that Hokic is very cringe. He's way more cringe than any other fighters that we've had before. I think he's probably right. And the voice is what gets me. Like this little, like, it's almost like a very, like, I don't know, strange voice. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, man? What are you doing? So, yeah. If you guys don't know, I'm going to do a show directly after this, doing a full reaction video to put as many of these fights as I possibly can. Obviously, I got a lot to remember. So, but it's usually about 30 to 40 minute show. You guys can go ahead and as soon as I drop off of this, I'm going to jump right back on, set the thumb, and set the scheduled time, and we'll do it directly after this show, after these 2 events end. All right. I would normally roll right into it, but just to be honest, it does better because not everybody, and I don't want to have to separate it and cut it. So it does better actually when I actually do 2 different shows. So it's just better that way. Dom and Johnny is next. Someone's going to get knocked out. I believe someone's going to get knocked out probably by the end of the second round. Somebody will get knocked out. And I kind of think it might be Johnny. I kind of think. Yeah, he did ball out on his opponent. Yeah. Ooh. Boom, boom, boom. Arroyo doing a good job. Shane Young, nice straight jab with the right hand over the top. Oh, beautiful uppercut by Arroyo. Shane Young trying to get that takedown. Gets the takedown, but then gets swept right away by Arroyo. Now Arroyo's got her back. Nice job. They're clinched against the fence. Oh, what is this? I don't know what this is. Yes, those of you guys that are talking about Kevin Holland, he did bail out D-Rod. D-Rod was in jail in Mexico, I think, for like 8 months. He went down, bailed him out. I think he wants to get that fight again. So I think he was looking for that fight. I've seen Josh's fights, and what did you hear? I've seen Josh's fights, and he's very sloppy. He's beaten opponents that were pretty much not solidified or very high level. Let's be honest. The heavyweight division is not a high level division. There's 3 guys at the top, and that's it. You can intermix the other ones all together and it doesn't matter. And he primarily wrestles, which I think Blades will defend. Do you guys not recall when Jailton Almeida threw Curtis Blades around in the wrestling department and then gassed himself out doing it? But he took him down multiple times at will. Hokic is also the smaller of the fighters. He's not physically as big. So he may get tired on the takedowns, but if I'm going to say who is the better wrestler, Jailton Almeida or Hokic, I'm going to say it's Hokic 100%. Now, does that wrestling always translate to being able to have control in top position and do work? But I think also, too, that Hokic has proven that he's a very damn good wrestler. Not just wrestler, but he's a very good fighter. Very athletic, very explosive. He's got heavy hands, comes forward, overly aggressive. But what I want to see is, what does he look like at the end of the second and into the third round against somebody who is still there? That's what I want to see. Does he have that will and desire to keep fighting? That's what I want to know. So there's a lot of questions to be answered about Josh Hokic, 100%. I think that we do need answers. Not a big enough sample size, and definitely not a big enough sample size against top-level competition. Is the UFC maybe tired of him? Like, hey, give him a wrestler that maybe can beat him? Or is it, hey, Curtis Blades, if you guys saw tonight, if you guys saw this week, Curtis Blades like, I'm not going to really answer him. I'm not going to really talk about him. Well, if you're the UFC, you're like, what are we doing? We need somebody that will promote their fight. He was not willing to promote his own fight. So the UFC, what are they thinking? They're thinking, look, if Josh Hokic beats him and that pushes him down in the rankings more, well, then we don't have to worry about trying to promote him anymore. So that might be also what they're doing. Like, no matter how much I like watching Curtis Blades fight, not a lot of people do. Because he has a wrestling background, because the sport of MMA has started to turn into just basically guys that stand. But what they all need to do, whether you're just going to wrestle or not, man, is you need to learn how to promote your fight. And Curtis Blades this week was not willing to do that. He should have said, yeah, all that shit's funny. That's all great for you. You sound like an idiot. He should have said something like that. You sound like that would have been sound bites like that would have got the media to react. Yes. Yeah, we did. We started early just so we could watch the Aaron Pico performance. DC and Joe were super impressed on his patience and wrestling this time. Yes, I would agree. I would say that he needed to let the fight develop in front of him. He needed not to chase after Patricio, and he did all those things. I said that right from the jump as the fight went on, that I gave it to Pico because of his youth, his wrestling ability, and his faster hands. Patricio, I think in the first round had some success. I gave actually Patricio, I think the first round. It was a close round. A couple people in the chat also too gave it to Patricio. But I think, then I think Pico just started to run away with it. You could see Patricio was getting tired towards the end of the first round, and into the second round, you could tell that Pico was just touching him. And every shot that Patricio took, you could just see his energy bar just going down. It's like a video game. Just watching the energy bar go down every time he got hit. I'm watching the PFL on this side. I've got the UFC on this side. Dominic Reyes is making his walk, picking his nose, putting some Vaseline up in there, and then rubbing it on his mouth. What the fuck did I just see? He picked his nose, put the Vaseline in his mouth, and it fucking goes like this. What are you doing, man? Do it the other way around. Rub the Vaseline on your face, then pick your fucking nose. What are you oh, shit. What are you doing, Dominic Reyes? What are you doing? Jeez. Fucking disgusting. This is a great little fight, man, between Shayna Young and Araujo. They are slinging leather right now. Slinging. 3:23 of the third round. And they're getting after it. I'd say Araujo is probably slightly ahead, but Shayna Young has had some good moments in this fight. Good fight. We're at 310, 308, 307, 305. There you go. Nice work. Shayna Young got her hurt. Araujo's ranked number 10 in the PFL. Shayna Young's not ranked. And Shayna Young is putting the pressure on her right now. They're doing the intros. Oh, nice. She had a good entry off of the kick. Couldn't capitalize, though, Araujo. Bruce Buffer doing the intro on the left. Yeah, they are leaving it all in the cage. Look at this guy, hybrid. You're right. She's letting it go, man. These females are throwing down. I love it. Arroyo was 7-5 in the UFC. Yep. Now she's in the now she's in PFL. She's in a back and forth battle right now with Shayna Young. There it is. Just keep pushing that. I think Shayna Young's slightly behind. Shaping up to be a good fight right now. They're in the third round, 203, 202. Both look exhausted, though. Throwing a lot of leather. Dominic Reyes being introduced right now. He's the minus 170 favorite, Dominic Reyes. I'm gonna go with Dom also. I think he gets the knockout over Walker. It really is whoever gets to whose chin first. The better athlete is probably Johnny Walker. Oof. Ooh, nice shot right there by Arroyo. Hit her with she slipped the jab and countered with the straight right. Nicely done. Both of them are bloodied up in the face a little bit. Yeah. Oh, nice job. Shayna Young's got her back taken by Arroyo. Here we go. Dominic Reyes at 448, 447, 446. Reyes and Walker. Nice head kick there by Reyes. Walker moving around, touching. We're at 427, 426. That's what I kind of like the timing. The timer, it doesn't like it. I don't know. I feel like we're all in the same time watching the fights on Paramount. With ESPN, everybody was all over the place. My ESPN app froze all the time, or I got the spinning wheel of death all the time. Walker looks uncomfortable out there. Very gangly. Reyes doing a good job, just kind of marching after him. He's got to stay tight with his defense. Yeah, I think it's a very Stephen Thompson just tweeted, well, my money's on someone going to sleep. And I would have to agree with Stephen Thompson. Rojo and Shayna Young just finished going to decision. Rojo just finished that round, the third round on top. I felt like she got the win. We'll see what the judges have to say about that fight. Reyes kind of taking his time. I like this. Don't let Johnny Walker hit you while he's still fresh and explosive. If I was to say like who was the better technical fighter, it's going to be Dominic Reyes. Who's the explosive one that can do damage and can hurt you early while he's still fresh? Johnny Walker. Reyes just got to let the fight develop in front of him, and just start picking Johnny Walker apart, especially as the fight goes on and they start getting a little sweatier and start slowing down. There's not as much explosiveness behind Johnny Walker's punches. And you start seeing him coming because he starts laboring them. He starts like loading them up to get them there fast. Reyes does a good job with his boxing. I like how he's utilizing those kicks. Kind of lunged in with that right hook real quick, though. If you guys are just joining us, hit that like and subscribe button. Also, too, use that link down below on the bottom for Element. Drink Element. Comes in a new 12-ounce can. I like this one right here. I'm drinking the orange one right now, which is great. But this new pineapple flavor one is bomb. Plus, they just came out with the new powder, pink lemonade and lemonade. They are fire. Make sure you guys serve them and drink them cold because they taste fantastic when they're cold, especially on a hot day. When they're warm, it's different. Put some ice on it, man. You guys can use them as mixed drinks too. If you guys want to mix them in your alcohol, they're kind of good. Hydrate while you're drinking, while you're dehydrating. When I was training for fights, I used to, when I would go out, and let's say I was like 6 to 7 weeks out, I'd have like a little bit of vodka with water. So the next day I never felt like shit. And I would just go back to training and sweat it out in the first session. So it felt like I never really was drinking while I was training. I should have been doing that when we were talking about earlier about like, oh, what would you do differently about your fights? Someone asked me that question earlier and I was like, Yeah, I probably wouldn't have done that. But then there's been times when I've been out with like DC. DC's out there like 3-4 weeks before the fight drinking mojitos. And I was like, oh, this dude's out here really and eating fried chicken, by the way. Ooh, nice shot, though. Nice counter there by Reyes. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Looks like a good card. Yeah, it does look like a good card. Does. We've been talking about this all week, man. I had John Morgan on. If you guys don't know, John Morgan and I do a show together on Tuesday nights. It's live. Check that one out. And tomorrow morning with my boy Big Ange, him and I will be doing a full recap tomorrow morning. It's normally early, though, like 8:39. Of those of you guys that are around, man, can you guys get rid of these spammers for me, please? Get them out of here. Get them out of here. They're driving me nuts. Can't stand them. No idea, dude, how we get rid of these dudes. These guys are killing me. A lot of dancing around this round. 30 seconds left in the first round. I give the first round right now so far to Reyes. Slightly, but if they give it to Johnny Walker, I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be mad. I understand. Big shot, though. Just missed by Johnny Walker. Just missed the chin of Reyes. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2. End of the first round. Tell me who you're thinking. Yeah, it looks like a sparring match right now. I get it. Look, both guys, I think they both know it's only going to take one shot if someone's going to sleep. When that happens, right, you're just kind of making sure you're not the one that gets clipped with that big shot. I got to be honest. I got to be honest, man. Like if I'm Johnny Walker, you know that Dominic Reyes got the better boxing, but you got to get in there, and you're probably the faster and more explosive fighter. So you got to get in and get out without getting clipped. Very dangerous fight for both of these guys, you know. Also, too, like Reyes, I don't know where he's at in the rankings, but let's be honest, man. He's got to be right in that like top, I'd say top 9, top 8. He can't afford a loss right now. He just can't afford a loss. Let's see. Let's take out the UFC rankings. Let's see where he's at. Here we go. Start of round 2. Got Hunter Campbell there on the left. Ivanka Trump. Trying to pull up these rankings. There you go. Got Reyes throwing some nice shots. Like this. They're kind of still just filling each other out, like you said, like two high-level fighters it's a sparring match. I'm just hoping we get to see the worm. Is it the worm or the worm? The worm from, no, I don't want to see the worm from him again. Remember that's how he tore his shoulder out and then he was out for a while after having some success? It says on the screen, dim is 10. What is that? Dim is 10. I don't know what dim is 10. Holy shit, Johnny looks like he's going for Reyes' head. Man, you guys. Yeah, no one's putting any combos together. They don't want to leave themselves out there too long. That's the problem. They don't want to take a chance of getting clipped with something on the exit or on the way out. Yeah, I was definitely expecting a lot better fight out of this. Like I said, oh, nice shot though right there by Dominic Reyes. Just when I was talking about no action. Hit him with a nice straight left. Come on. Ooh, he just got hit with a little check right hand though. Nice head kick. Both these guys really afraid to open up. Oh, yeah. Yep, he almost got caught even with the head. Yep. Oh, I like that. Keeping him honest, that little spinning heel kick. Reyes doing a good job. He's taking it. I like how Reyes is taking the center of the cage. And right when I say that, now Johnny Walker takes it over. We're at 240, 239, 238. Yeah. Nice work. Nice work. Johnny Walker with the nice leg kicks. I like those little leg kicks. It's hard when you're one person southpaw and one person's conventional. Kicking that lead leg doesn't feel like it's really worth the risk because you get counter with the straight left or the straight right. So it almost doesn't feel like it's worth the risk. I like what Johnny's doing, though. There you go. Nice. Nice little push kick by Reyes. Yo, Josh. Let's see what you're looking at. Yo, Josh. Wish you had fight time. I know, man. We had one up for a while, and for some reason it was kept malfunctioning. I'm not sure if it's. I got to figure it out with StreamYard. So I use StreamYard when I do my recording or my filming, and for some reason it kept malfunctioning, and so I had to keep resetting it throughout the fights. But yeah, I agree with you. I'm gonna get one set up hopefully before the next show. I'll be doing probably a live for the full MVP card if I'm not there at the MVP event myself. But sounds like there'll be I'll be making some adjustments to the show here soon. Yeah, those of you guys that don't know, I do a show on Tuesday Night Lives with John Morgan, former MMA junkie journalist, also the CFFC play-by-play guy, and then also too with my boy Angelo, who runs We Want Picks. That is it's a full-on like gambling site that they do. Not gambling, it's a betting site. They just basically give you like only MMA though. They don't do any other sports, just MMA. And it's a great little show, man. So we do that tomorrow morning. Big Ange and I do it tomorrow morning. And then Tuesday night is with John Morgan. Nice shot. Nice entrance though by Johnny Walker. Nice work. Great defense though by Reyes. Doing a good job. Drop those hips, wide base. Ooh, nice. Got to that front headlock. Like the head pull down, the tie plum. Hit him with a little shot on the way out by Reyes. Both guys are getting in there. Finally get a little bit of action towards the end. 10 seconds left in the second round. It's been a very slow fight. I think a lot of people expected a lot more action out of this fight coming in. I did. I mean, at least I know I did. Both guys. I don't know how people can fight. Johnny Walker got this fucking man bun on the top of his head. I'm telling you, man, I have no clue. Like, for me, things go through my head. Like, what if I was to get caught in a guillotine? I gotta like try to pull it off. That thing fucking keeps me from getting it off. Like, there's no way. Like, I would hate to lose a fight because I have a fucking man bun. That would drive me absolutely crazy. Just cut, like, when Yuri had that fucking broomstick hanging out of the top of his head, I was like, what are you doing? That type of stuff drives me crazy. I mean, why would you have that in there? Like, how are you going to get out of submissions? How? So, close round. I'm going to probably go maybe Johnny won the second round. Close round. Johnny won the second. So we have it 1-1 going to the third. Both rounds were very anticlimactic. Neither round was very good. We expected, I think, a lot more out of this fight. But I think round 3 will take this fight. I'm not sure if you guys are listening to what they're saying there, but I think round 3 will end up taking this fight. The winner, whoever wins this fight's got to win this round. Taking the center of the cage, round 3. We're at 450, 449, 448, 447 of the third round. Both of them are just exchanging kicks right now. No one's really ready to engage. Neither of them really want to take a chance and enter in there and throw more than one shot. They're literally just lunging in, throwing one shot, lunging out. I haven't seen more than like a 2-punch combo. Neither guy wants to get touched by the other's power. Ooh, nice little head kick by Reyes, though. I like how he keeps doing that. What that does, that keeps Johnny Walker's hands loyal to his chin. So if you throw the head kick, you know you got to block. That means it's a lot harder to counter it by the time I get my foot back down to the ground. Nice head kick, though, by Walker as well, returning it. Back in that same leg kick to calf kick now. Both exchange calf kicks back and forth. Yeah, neither guy wants to get KO'd. And that's really what I can see. You know? Oh, you think, we got Robert Valley thinks it's 2-0 Johnny Walker. I think it was 1-1. I'm going to give Reyes the first round. Close round, though. Like I said, no way am I going to go ahead. This is a robbery. By no means. This fight right now has been very anticlimactic. I know it's a tough fight for both of them. Both of them have a lot at stake trying to stay in that top 10 ranking. Haven't been able to. What was that? These guys. Oh, the UFC rankings is not working right now. Wild. Can't pull up the rankings. Both these guys just kind of pulling jabs. We're not getting a very good fight right now. So you guys are just joining us. We're not getting a very good fight. Both the guys are just kind of pulling, exchanging one shot, one kick. So not a great fight between Walker and Reyes. And I think for the UFC, right? Like if I was a betting man, I would have put money down and not that this fight would have went past second round. But they really are afraid to punch and kick. It almost feels like I'm watching a fight between two guys that are teammates and don't want to hurt each other. You throw one, I throw one. Two high-level guys out here doing a sparring match. You've got the PFL right now has got number 6 ranked Renat Kovalov. He's walking out to the cage right now. Right now, we're in the third round at 152, 151 of Dominic Reyes and Johnny Walker in the UFC. So if you guys are watching both shows, I got both shows going on right now. Right now, we're in the third round, 140, 139 of Johnny Walker and Dominic Reyes. Renat Kovalov he's walking to the cage, giving his high fives and stuff to his crew. About to walk inside the cage. Walker and Reyes still just exchanging kicks back and forth. Neither guy wants to really commit. So we're kind of getting the short end of the stick on this right now. I still think it's anyone's fight at 110, 109, 108. I think it's anyone's fight right now. I feel like it's 1-1. We had a couple people saying, yeah, crowd is booing bad, huh? I can't hear it, but Frato, my man, Frato won. Crowd booing so bad. Yeah. You got to think, right? If you come to Miami's got so much shit to do at night, and I go to a UFC event, it better be fucking good. Right? Like, I mean, like, I could be at a fucking Latina club dancing with some Latinas, and yet you got me here watching two men with their shirts off, and you're not doing anything. I'll be pissed too. Shit. Stotts is no joke. Yeah, he is no joke, man. But man, Kovalov is undefeated. He's got good wrestling. And I know Stotts has got great wrestling. D2, I think he's a D2 national champ, a 2-time or for sure a 1-time, but I think he's a 2-time D2 national champ in wrestling. Stotts is good. Stotts is also getting a little bit older, and Kovalov is, he's got a little bit of everything. This can be a good fight. Very good fight. Booze loud on my TV. Let's go another round. Yeah. I don't think this is what the UFC had planned, man. They were expecting something real. Neither guy right now is. I wouldn't expect Dana to say I should say I expect either Dana not to comment or Dana to be like, yeah, that shit was not what I wanted. He's pretty vocal about stuff like that. You think Walker won, huh? Reyes slipped, so he probably, I think that's supposed to be probably lost most action of the fight. I don't know. Walker, sorry. I'd like to see Pico versus Kevin Vallejos. I'm not ready for that fight just yet. I get why people are. I'm not ready for it yet. There are some fights that I definitely want to see him fight. I mean, let's see if I can pull up these fucking rankings, man. UFC rankings. Give me the rankings. They're not coming up. I don't know why. It just says they're not available. So strange. Oh, look at the Wikipedia ones come up, but the UFC ones don't come up. Let's see. I don't want that. Let's go to featherweight, and we'll take a look right now. Okay, so you've got Aaron Pico's going to head into that division now. So Patricio was ranked number 13. Pico beat him. And so I think right now you're probably going to have Pico at number 13. I could see him end up fighting maybe Josh Emmett. You give him Josh Emmett, or you give him, if Steve Garcia loses, you give him Steve Garcia. If Steve Garcia loses, I can understand why you'd say Kevin Vallejos. I do. But I think also too, Pico's 29 years old. They can build on him. It's a split decision. Yeah. Yep. I feel like Dom won the first and Dom won the third. I thought he lost the second. Neither guy should be disappointed. They should just be disappointed in their fight. Did Josh Emmett retire? Was that his last fight? Josh, you should do a fan watch along like the fan debate. I'll be your first again. Yes. A fan watch along. Yeah. I had actually talked about doing that this trip, or not this trip, but this show. And I couldn't get it organized fast enough. I don't want to rush anything. I want to make sure I try to run it smoothly. There he is, man. Vanilla ice, baby. Oh, I love it. Kayla Harrison. 2-time Olympic gold medalist in judo. Here we go. We've got on the right, you got Rafian Stotts versus Renat Kovalov. Both guys, very talented fighters, 135 pounds. They're coming out. Oof. They're coming out slinging. Kovalov is the minus 280 favorite over Rafian Stotts, who's a plus 215. Oh, odds have just changed. That's what I do like about the UFC. They do live, or not UFC, but PFL. They do live betting. You get to see the odds go up and down based on it. Rafian, man, he can wrestle. His stand-up is a little labored at times, especially as he starts to slow down. Let's see. If you guys are watching, we're watching the PFL right now because the UFC right now, it just had Dominic Reyes and Johnny Walker. Reyes got the win by decision. Not the fight that we were expecting it to be. Wasn't as good as we thought it was going to be. Zeke, my man. Zeke 6629, my man, said fight was so bad, Dom didn't even get a post-fight interview. That's when you know. Man. They're like, nope, don't give that dude the mic. I put big money on Hokic, Frato. You put big money on Hokic. My man, Zeke 6629, you are a member again for the 18 months. My man, I appreciate you, brother. You've always been down. We do offer memberships. Those of you guys that don't know what our memberships are, the memberships we offer are you get to jump on the show with me, which I'll be doing probably next week or the week after. I think I'm going to do two. Of them. I select a member, and you guys can come on, and we do a show, and it goes up on the YouTube channel and stays there forever. You know, we just chat, and you guys can debate me on topics you want to talk about. We just basically just sit down and have a conversation, man. So I do that once a month normally, but I may do 2 this month. Then we also do giveaways. This month's giveaway will be Element. I'll do it in packages instead of doing the cans, but we do offer all the flavors. Element, use the link down below in the description. They'll send you a free bonus package with every purchase. But great product, man. I love it, especially with summer coming up. It's awesome, man. Stay hydrated. Keep your electrolytes flowing when it is hot outside. I love these guys, man. Hey, why you guys got to be so jealous, bro? Why you guys got to be jealous? I'm lucky tonight. Bet the Reyes fight goes the distance. Yeah, that's weird that you bet that. I mean, there was obviously probably the odds were huge on that. I agree. Bro, these guys are great. Well, what I don't understand is this is what I've always thought. You do your thing, I'll do my thing. I just enjoy doing my show. That's it. I love when people get all upset. Yeah, I think we all. Rafian just got his leg caught, got taken down. I want to see Rafian get up though. This is where Kovaloff is pretty good, man. Very good at just kind of like blanketing down, doing some work, slowly, methodically passing guard, getting to advancing his position. Good by Rafian. Nice job getting back into that double leg position. Nice work by Rafian. That's something I haven't seen somebody do in a long time, since like the John Fitch era, where he literally like sat up and put his head kind of like down towards his ankles and just worked into a double leg, single leg. Good job. Nice work by Rafian Stotts. Nice work. Finally, pay-per-view cards are getting good, right? Look, when this had all come out, I had said give the UFC 6 to 10 months. This first year, you got to write off, man. There's so many things that they're trying to work with on CBS and Paramount, trying to figure out how they're going to stream it, talking about all the new things that they want to do moving forward with all this new money, and how Paramount's going to help invest into what they're going to be, how they're going to push their brand, the UFC brand, worldwide, or however much they possibly can. That I was willing to give them this amount of time. But I will say this, though. Some of the problem is the matchmaking. And this is not a dig at Hunter Campbell or Mick Maynard or Sean Shelby. It's difficult to make matches when a lot of fighters are injured, hurt, at Ramadan, getting married. A lot of top level fighters now. Cub Swanson retiring, Dustin Poirier retiring. Ooh, nice shot by Rafian Stotts. Sits Hovoloff down. Ooh, he rocks Rafian Stotts with a straight left. These guys are slinging it right now. This is a great fight. Ooh, Hovoloff just hit him again. Rafian's really good at the 1-2s. He needs to work on his defense when he throws 3s and 4s. But Rafian Stotts looks good, man. Both these guys are getting after it. Nice, good first round. Hard round to judge. If I'm going to lean, I'm probably going to give it to Hovoloff. But I would say that I wouldn't be mad if Stotts won that round. Good round, though. Good round for both fighters. Dude, I know it's not. Let's see. The Clipper 795. Dude, I know it's not MMA related, but did you see the ring doorbell cam footage of the crazy guy asking for some guy's daughter? I'm shocked. That's wild. I did see that footage. I did see the footage. There's got to be some sort of story behind it. Like, who is the like? Did he know her? What was it all about? Who knows? You know, right? Oh, brother. Nate Diaz said you're a chicken. That's so great. I love it. Nate is the man. Man, Nate loves me. Nate loves me. Oh, Nate. No, I could just hear the sarcasm. Here we go. Round 2, 452, 451. For the PFL card, 450, 449. Rafian Stotts versus Kovaloff. Great fight right now. First round was very close, back and forth. Kovaloff maybe got the first round nod because he got the takedown. Wasn't able to do much with it, but you never know, man. Maybe the takedown was enough to steal that. Holy shit, Josh saw my comment. Oh, you're the man. I love it. I could hear the sarcasm in your post. Oh, it's sure, man. If you guys are not watching the PFL, man, great card so far over here. They've had a bunch of finishes earlier in the card. Shayna Young and Arroyo was a good fight, female fight they had. And then we're with Rafian Stotts and Kovaloff right now as I'm waiting for the UFC's next fight to be walked to the cage. Getting used to these TV commercials is definitely something that's different instead of pay-per-view where there's really no commercials. Ooh, Stotts threw the straight jab, got countered with a little check right hook. Nice job. Both these guys are slinging, man, taking center of the cage. Now they got really willing to give an inch. I'm liking this right now by Stotts. Stotts got to move his head a little bit more left to right. Both of them look like they're kind of slipping on the canvas a tiny bit. Oh, Stotts took 2 jabs, solid to the face, and a little check left hook right there. Kovaloff throwing with a lot of heat right now in the PFL. against Stotts. Nice. Nice work. Both guys are filling each other. They're still getting after it, though. Both these guys are exchanging big throws. They get into a transition. Oh, again. Kovaloff doing a great job. That's 2 times now he's been able to take Stotts down by catching the kick. He caught the kick, threw it down, and then Stotts slipped on the mat and then was able to get to the top. Ooh, those are to the back of the head. Those elbows are the back of the head by Kovaloff. Oh, have I heard any rumors lately? No, we talked about the only rumor that I heard was that PFL's probably going to end up on Fox Nation or TNT. I heard that there's, some talk about them potentially ending up on either one of those platforms for their TV's deal. Look, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, though, if where they're at in those negotiations. I just want them to end up somewhere that will actually promote them. That's really what it comes down to. Stotts is on all fours trying to get it on a single leg. I think honestly, if they can get Fox Nation and they can kind of cross promote with PFL fighters and the ROF fight and ROF wrestling, they may have something, man. They may be able to build their athletes and their fighters on ROF platform, and ROF platform maybe some of their wrestlers may end up trying to fight in the PFL. I'm just throwing that out there. When you have 2 combat sports platforms or 2 combat sports promotions that are on the same platform, it makes people want to buy your platform. I just don't see why Fox Nation wouldn't do it. I don't think the UFC, I don't think ESPN cares anymore about. Ooh, straight left though. Nice counter though. Straight left by Kovaloff. Stotts counter with a straight right. Like a stiff jab. Stotts is slightly getting outboxed, just slightly. He doesn't have as much output as Kovaloff. Nice. Kovaloff with the overhand left. Oh, Stotts gets taken down by Kovaloff. Great transition on the lowering of the hips. Lowered his level, took Stotts down pretty easily, which was pretty shocking to me. Great fight so far. Both these guys are slinging it. This is a great fight. Still waiting for the UFC card to come on. They're showing some. I can't hear what it is. It's an old man driving. What are they showing here? Are they showing like a commercial about an old guy right now on the UFC? Or did they switch something? This seems very long and weird that they're doing this for so long. Did you see Conor Benn's fight tonight? And do you think Dana made a mistake signing him for 15? I do think Dana made a mistake by signing him for 15 million. 100%, I think. What is going on? How did I end up with? They've got me on what? Oh, this is like no, this is. Did they switch? Jeez. What just happened? Paramount kicked me to a different platform. I was watching some 48 hours thing. Here, Curtis Blades is now walking into the cage, getting some Vaseline on his face. I'm watching round 2. Oh, nice shot by Kovaloff of PFL. And in PFL, I'm watching round 2 of Kovaloff and Rafian Stotts. Renat Kovaloff versus Rafian Stotts. Great round, man. First 2 rounds were awesome, slinging it back and forth. We were watching the UFC fights. We're watching Curtis Blades getting Vaseline put on right now, getting ready to walk inside the cage. We're about to start round 3 of the PFL fights. Man, somehow it kicked to CBS. I don't know how it kicked me to CBS though, but I haven't touched it since. Yeah. Kovaloff is slowly getting the better of exactly, which is wild to me. He's just finishing the shots at the end. He's slightly ahead of Rafian Stotts. Rafian's just like slightly behind, just on all exchanges. Look at that sprawl. Holy sheesh. Beautiful sprawl by Rafian Stotts. And Stotts can wrestle, man. He can wrestle. Ooh, nice. Ooh, nice. Nice knees by Stotts. Drives Kovaloff to the fence. Josh Hokick and Curtis Blades getting introduced right now by Bruce Buffer. Hey, if you guys don't know the story, do you guys know the story about Bruce Buffer? Bruce Buffer and Michael Buffer. Do you guys know the story on that? Yeah, I agree. Hybrid, catastrophic. Yeah, I agree. I agree, man. It is a great fight. This is a great fight. Stotson, Kovalov into PFL is a great fight right now. We're watching that fight right now. Got Hokick being introduced right now over here on the left for the UFC against Curtis Blades. PFL is at 338, 337 of Stotts and Kovalov. Great fight. If you guys haven't seen this fight or you're not watching this fight, tune in. They're in the third round. I know they're slinging it, though. They've been slinging it since round one. Hokick getting across the cage, talking some trash. Bro, he's he's got a lot of confidence. Hokick does. Curtis's stand-up's gotten a lot better, too. Yes, I do about buffers. Yeah, you do know that. Zeke 6629. Yeah, crazy story, right? And yeah, I would love to get Fitch on the pod, man. He moved out of California. He's now in Indiana, living there. And yeah, I think I would love to get Fitch on, man. Fitch is one of my longtime buddies, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to see the Blades quiet him up a little bit. I think a lot of people would love to see him. Fitch be born on the podcast, like his fights. Don't be a hater, Frato. Frato be hating. Frato, you just mad because you can't wrestle like Fitch. Oh, Frato. Here we go. Hogan comes right across the cage. He's like, look, he's small, man. He is so. Oh, big shot, though, by Hokick. Look at this guy. Dude, he's got to be an athlete. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, shit. Look at him. Gave him the bird. Hokick, bro, just throwing down. This guy, got hit with the big shot. Oh, here are Curtis Blades. He's got Curtis Blades hurt. Oh, shit. He's got Curtis Blades. Oh, Curtis Blades coming back, though. He's got Hokick hurt. Oh, Hokick's just throwing the 1-2. Oh, Hokick's looking like he's slowing down a little bit right now. This is what I was concerned about. Curtis Blades will be there. Big stuff. Here we go. Oh, here's Curtis Blades again. Bro, he's got some power. This is a wild fight. Holy shit. Blades just can't move his head offline. He's not moving his head offline. Hokick just throwing. Straight shots. Big. Blade. Oh, man. Hokick's got to be careful, though. He doesn't gas himself out. Don't get taken down. This is where Curtis Blades, the big body, is going to get after him. Doing some damage with these little shots. Both of them are tired now after that first minute and a half. What a shot, though. Hokick needs to be fighting his hands, getting himself out of there. Curtis Blades bloodied up. Bleeding. Oh, nice little step behind. Try to hit that little transition to get the takedown to get to the top position. What a wild start to this fight. 2 minutes in, Curtis Blades is bloodied up. Hokick is an athlete, though. This guy, look, he's just pushing pace. Blades just trying to wrestle. Oh, good job by Curtis Blades. Get the double leg. That's why you just can't just go walking after people. Look, I've said this for the longest time. If you can wrestle at all in the heavyweight division, there's a great chance you're going to have a lot of success. Kovalov, man, and in the PFL, Kovalov and Rafion Stotts, man, really slowing down in the third round. Great round. It's gonna be a tough fight to judge. I probably would lean towards Kovalov winning the first 2 rounds. Great fight. You got Hokick right now defending the single leg against Curtis Blades, able to get himself back up to the feet. Look at the size of Curtis Blades' legs, man. Physically, just a big guy. Hokick's not, he should be fighting at 205. There you go. Hokick's taking some big breaths. Look at this guy, dude. You can hate him all you want. Hate this dude all you want. Hate him all you want, but guess what? He's fighting. There's no quitting him right now. Look at Curtis. Oh, he hit Curtis with a big shot. Curtis over. He's He's got Hokic hurt. He's got Hokic hurt against the fence. Both of them are just slinging. This is like great. Oh, big shot by Curtis. Big shot. Oh, he hit Curtis though. These guys are slinging. Curtis got a press against the fence. Uppercuts. Big shots by Curtis Blades right now. Hokic's in a lot of trouble. He's in a lot of trouble right now. Nice elbows, though. Very nice. Very nicely done. Slowing the tempo of the fight down with some nice shots. Great job. Who is going to recover more after this fight, after this round? Look at Curtis Blades. Blew his wad right there. He's taking some breathers. Hokic needs to circle off and try to let his hands go. Look how big Curtis Blades is, man. He's a big dude. I mean, I feel like I'm watching. Remember that first round of Shane Carwin and Brock Lesnar, where they both just kind of went out there and tried to get after it? Shane Carwin just putting the beating on Brock, but tired himself out. Where are we at? Who is going to be the Shane Carwin of this fight? Who's going to recover faster? Look at this guy. He looks so tired. Hokic's flipping him off, giving him the bird. I'm at 20 seconds, 19 seconds of the first round, and Hokic and his teeth is not teeth. His mouthpiece came out. Ooh, Hokic took a big elbow. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. He keeps giving him the bird. Woo. Oh, jeez, man. He's an entertainer, though. Guys, he's an entertainer. Holy shit. We have ourselves, I mean, he's very cringe otherwise, but we have ourselves another Nick Diaz. Another Nick Diaz. Giving him the bird. Let's go. Bring it on. Man, I think it's great. I think it's great for the sport. I mean, look, as long as he's willing to fight. Look, if he would have started getting hit with some stuff and just turned over, gave his back, and just gave up and tapped, I'd be like, man, total fraud check, just this and that. This guy can wrestle. This guy is good. He rocked Curtis Blades. Boom. Sat him to his hands. Hurt him again. I mean, really, how do you judge this round? Because he was losing the second half of this round, but he sat Curtis Blades and hurt Curtis Blades several times in this round. Big shot right there on the overhand right. Curtis was coming after him. Curtis didn't land the significant shots that Hokic landed in the first round. Very, very tough. If I'm a judge, very tough round to score. Very tough round to score. Curtis looks like the fresher fighter, though. Woo. Who do you guys have? All right. So, Josh, have I earned a little bit of your respect now? I'm not a casual bro. I've always been watching the UFC and all my life. Curtis stopped the takedowns, and Josh couldn't hang with it. The fight's not over. Unless I missed something. Is the fight over? No, these guys are still slinging right now. Still slinging. Here we go. Nice takedown defense by Hokic. Hokic is good, man, for the heavyweight division. He gives him the bird again. Here we go. This is fucking wild. Holy shit, this is wild. I think Curtis was thinking that he wasn't going to be anything after the first time, the first minute of the fight. Rafion Stotts and Kovalov getting the decision right now. I'll let you know who wins as soon as they raise a hand. Great first round between Curtis Blades and Hokic. Oh, he just hit Curtis Blades with a nice short right. Kovalov gets the win over Rafion Stotts. Very close fight, though. Oh, Hokic hits him again. Hits Curtis Blades with another right hand. Curtis just target practice right now. Big uppercuts. You can see Hokic sees it. He sees it. Hokic's now just pressing to the fence. They both look tired. Bink. Beautiful shot by Hokic. Hokic's great, man, for this. Oh, he can. Oh, nice shot. Nice shot by Curtis Blades on that uppercut. Beautifully done. Both these guys are slinging. This is one of the best heavyweight fights we've seen in a long time. Nice. Hoki hits him with a straight right. Curtis moving away. You know where fighters get tired? They recover really well, but they also get even more tired in between rounds. I feel like Curtis Blade came out. He's not as fresh as he was at the end of that first round. Hoki was the one that recovered more. He's kind of that hybrid heavyweight, probably walks around about 245. And whereas Curtis Blades probably like walks around that like 265. Curtis, man, got some thick legs. There it is, straight right. Man, Hogan got some fast hands. He's very accurate with his punches. There it is. Oh, you hear Curtis again. He's on stilts right now. He got Curtis Blade hurt. Little left hook. Boom, right hand. Oh, man. Curtis fighting back. Curtis is a dog, man. Curtis is a dog. Hogan's got him in a lot of trouble right now. Big shots. Those are big shots against the fence right now. Holy shit, what a fight. What a fucking fight. Let's go, Hokic. Let's go, Curtis. As he hit him with a nice uppercut. Curtis hit him with a nice uppercut. You got Josh stepping back. Nice jab by Curtis. Oh, nice right hand. Oh, big shots. Big shots by Curtis Blades. See that Hokic running back. Oh, he gives him the bird. Oh, these guys are slinging. There's no way this is not fight of the night. Performance of the night, fight of the night. We give them whatever bonuses they want. No matter what happens tonight, no matter what how this scorecard comes out, no matter what happens, Hoki now is a star. This whole thing, all this cringe shit, all that stuff it's all great, but it doesn't mean shit unless you win fights. But man, even if he doesn't win, it's very, very like he's right there now in that mix of people talking about him. But I mean, right now, I feel like he's winning this fight. It's a close fight. Don't get me wrong. Curtis has had some moments, but you could say round one went to Hokic, and you could say round two for sure is going to Hokic right now. Still 40 seconds left. 39, 38. Curtis has had moments in both rounds, but after being really, really hurt in both rounds by Hokic. These guys are getting after. Hokic took a big look up at the clock. He's checking it. He's checking on the time. Round three is when you start to get like that second win. The beginning of round three, that break in between, you come back out. You're like, oh, I only got 5 more minutes left. I can do this. Oh, big right hand though by Hokic. Oh, big right hand by Curtis. End of the round. Great round. Great round for the heavyweights. This is what the heavyweight division needs right now. This is definitely what the heavyweight division needs. IQ out the window. I wouldn't say he ever had an IQ in fighting, but you're definitely 100% correct. Zeke 6629, absolutely. And I'm all for this. I'm all for this type of shit. Definitely. Did the beat Bigfoot versus Hunt? What did this beat? Oh yeah. So far it is. Just it's a different level. I think the Bigfoot and Hunt fight was a little bit more technical. This is obviously I think a very fun fight though. Big shot though by Hokic, man. Big shot. Facts. Josh has all of the respect. Man, I love these guys. These guys are crushing it. Heavyweights that can wrestle. Both these guys are wrestling. Stand up is okay. It's not great, but guess what? They're landing some shots and we're getting an exciting fight. This is what I tune in for. Frato, absolutely. Love this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I got Josh winning. They got one more round, buddy. He's winning the fight probably, but yeah, I got him up 2 rounds to none. Yeah, what a slugfest. W2002 49012. You got to shorten that, man. Can't we get like just a 4-digit number or something? Killing me, buddy. I got Josh winning. Josh put a beating on him, man. Oh, let's keep it respectful. Oh, Josh getting in trouble though right now. Josh is in trouble right now. Ooh, Curtis trying to get the wrestling. Oh, doesn't look good there. Shot the double leg, ran his head right into the fence. There you go. Ooh, Hoki got hit with a big shot. Look, so I told you, both these guys will come out fresh, knowing there's only 5 minutes left. An absolute war. Absolutely What a fucking fight, guys. What a fucking fight. Nice job. This fight's crazy. Whoo. Hokic, looks like Curtis Blades, the fresher of the guys right now. He's moving well on his feet. Hokic's just got the faster hands. He's also a little bit more accurate with his strikes. Although it doesn't seem like either one of them can miss each other's face. they're throwing down. I'm at 338, 337 of the third round of Hokic versus Blades. It's been a fucking fantastic fight. If you guys haven't seen this fight or not watching this fight, man, what a damn good fight. Great fight. Hokic has had Blades hurt in both rounds, and then Blades has rallied a little bit, but I don't know if it's enough to win the round. Both these guys are exchanging. Blades landing some big shots in the third round, though, right now. I got Blades slightly ahead in this third round. Oh, there you go. Hokic doing a good job. When he leans back, he leans with and turns his chin away. Here we go, Blades, though. You got, holy shit. You got Hokic landing some nice shots. Then he gets hit with some big shots. They're just exchanging punches. Two wrestlers just throwing down. Yeah, there's just no way. This is definitely fight of the night. Both some big elbows by a Hokic. Oh, Blades answers with an elbow himself. We're at 236, 235, 234 of the third round for Hokic and Curtis Blades. Man, both of them exchanging jabs. Back and forth. The over just cashed out of the prop bet of over 2.5. The under was a -150. The over at +120 had cashed out. Good knee by Hokic. Great elbow. Both counter elbows. Nice. Both these guys, man. Curtis Blades a bloody mess. Hokic with the bird again. Oh, jeez. Hokic doing a great job. So light on his feet, man. Like I said, a hybrid heavyweight. Got to be careful. You don't get hit with a big shot, though. Blades still has that big. He has a lot of that weight to put behind his shots where you got a hybrid heavyweight like Hokic. He's got power in his hands. He's got fast hands, too. Great job. What a fight. Great little 1-2 combination by Hokic. Blades counters the uppercuts. Both these guys, holy shit. What a fight. Nice. You see that? How Hokic slid by slightly outside the punch, then counter with the 1-2. We're at a minute 10, minute 9. Nice job by Hokic. Landing this quick little left hook and straight right. Doing a great job of pushing Blades. They're always hitting Blades now. Oh, Blades counters the straight right. Oh, Hokic's in a lot of trouble. Oh, looked like he was in a lot of trouble. Just kind of lazy. Holy shit. What a fight. Hokic walking forward just with his hands down. Both guys looked at the clock right there in a second. Straight right by Hokic. Curtis backing up. Oh, another straight right. Right down the pipe, landing clean on Blades' face. Oh, Blades lands. Beautiful 1-2 combination with the inside kick by Blades. Hokic's got Blades pressed to the fence. 26 seconds, 25, 24, 23 of the third round. Nice elbow by Hokic. Hokic doing a good job, just keeping him hanging on him a little bit, making him work. Good knee on the inside. Nice elbow, though, by Blades. Hokic doing a jerk. Who would have thought these two guys would have went the distance? This guy can fight. I think we put the cringe to rest. This dude can fight. This dude can fucking fight. Josh Hokic has answered everyone's fucking tweets, Instagram posts, DMs. This dude can fight. Legit, he can fight. Definitely beat the record for the most punches. Definitely a coach's nightmare. IQ out the window. Definitely a coach's nightmare. Thanks for the $5 super chat, Z6629. Being a member, 18 months. I appreciate that as well. My man. Appreciate that. Yeah, definitely. Definitely fight IQ went out the door. Definitely with drive your coach crazy. But man, Hokic looked good. Stopped some takedowns, lost a takedown or two, got back up to his feet. Blades had some moments in the fight. Just an amazing fight. This should win 2 bonuses. Fight of the night, performance of the night, however you want to call it. It was definitely the heavyweight version of Stephan Bonner and Forrest Griffin. I would agree. Fight that went the distance. Both guys got, look at DC's face. DC's like, ooh. These dudes, the finger got me every time. The finger. I was like, holy shit. Oh gosh, man. No, not Hokic from no. This Hokic never fought in Bellator. His brother fought in Bellator. His brother was a really good wrestler as well. The two of them, they come over from a family of athletes, man. High level wrestling. Honestly, since Josh is not wearing as much damage as Curtis, is person I would give the fight to Josh, even though Josh seems to hurt a few times as well. Yeah, he was hurt, but I mean, I actually went with I thought Josh won the fight. He did more of the damage. No, Josh Hokic, I don't think fought in Bellator. Not that I saw. His brother, is it Isaiah or I think it's Isaiah Hokic fought in Bellator. So let me see. You got Pettis and McKee. The main event for the PFL is on right now. Pettis is right now on the bottom. You got McKee on top. McKee doing some work. McKee doing a good job controlling this top position. I can't hear this judge's scorecard, so go ahead and give it to me. Josh played for the 49ers. He did play for the 49ers. He was also a state champ out of California, which most people should know. It's a very, very tough state to win a state championship in. This guy repping the American flag, sunglasses. Jeez, man. Can you guys read me off the scorecards? Let me know who's winning. What do they have? I know I'll see when they raise the hand. Yeah, what were the scorecards? Oh, but he did. Did he fight there? Wow, I didn't know that. 29-28. Yeah. Interesting. 29-28. Josh. This guy. Getting the mic. Doesn't he kind of remind you of a Macho Man Randy Savage? Doesn't it, like a little bit? The sunglasses. I mean, the bandana. I mean, I don't know. 29-28, huh? I want to know what round they gave. What round did they give Curtis Blades? That's what I want to know. Let me see if I can find out. Let's see. UFC scorecards. UFC. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see what these scorecards are like. All the way down here at the end. Patricio. Oh, they don't have them up yet for. They're lagging. They're lagging right now. They don't have them up. They've only got them for Patricio and Aaron Pico right now. Great performance, though. Great performance by Josh Hokic. Right now, Sergio Pettis is in a lot of trouble in the main event over the PFL. Got my man Michael Irvin, Chris Fowler over the UFC doing the, David Njoku. Man, he got a lot of stars. Oh, Pantoja, my man, this guy. I'm looking forward to seeing him fight again, man. He's fun to watch fight. Sergio Pettis is in a lot of trouble right now. Got taken down early, and he's pretty stuck in like a side choke position. 30 seconds left in the first round, 26, 25, 24, and so on. So, yeah, McKee just not doing any damage right here. He's trying to pick and choose his shots. Man, just throw some shots. Get the ref to stop it. 13 seconds left, first round. Pettis is defending round ends. Holy cow. You think Pantoja needs his belt back? Well, he's going to have to get past Joshua Van. Joshua Van did what he was supposed to do. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. Let's not discredit his win. We'll see how that fight ends up when they do get the rematch. They will. Pantoja is getting a little bit older in age. Yeah, look, I would say in this fight right here, somebody said it right. Underworld Fight Club, give it to Josh. Fuck it. But both Curtis Stock says fuck it. But Curtis Stock definitely doesn't drop at all. It actually went up, I think. Curtis has been getting the knock for years that he's just a wrestler, just this, just that. No, man, that was a great fight. Great fight. I love they got DC, the heavyweight, talking about the heavyweights. I don't know what he's saying. It's probably something along the lines like, you never catch me fighting like that. I would have never fought like that. You know, like that's wild. Look, I think because DC lives in California now, he's also repped by the Zinkins, and they're out of that Fresno area. That's where Josh Hoking is from with his brother. Then the wrestling scene is huge in that Clovis, Fresno, Buchanan area. And DC knows that area very well because a lot of the top wrestlers out of the state of California come out of that area. So huge, very huge, man. Huge. So here we go. Start round two there at 433, 432 with Pettis and McKee in the main event of the PFL. I'm watching that fight right over here. And I've got this fight going on right now. We're about to watch over here on the left with the UFC. McKee with another takedown right off the bat. 418 with the takedown. Pettis had no luck getting back to his feet in that first round. So we may see more of the same here coming in the second. Would put all my money on Pantoja beating Van. His ground game on another level. I would agree. You go ahead and do that though. Okay. Just don't mortgage off your house. How many of you guys, man? You guys watch Landman? I fucking love Landman. Probably my favorite show on TV right now is Landman. But I was also a big fan of, Pettis with the submission. He got the triangle. Holy shit, he's got the triangle. It's on deep. He's got to pull that shit. He's losing it a little bit. He's starting to lose it a little bit. Oh, McKee is out. Holy cow. Almost had it. Ugh. Here we go. Mirzakhanov. Pettis now rolled through, McKee. Pettis rolled through. McKee's now onto his back. I feel like Pettis needs to get right back to McKee with the wrestling. Back on the single leg. Pettis back up to his feet. Paulo Costa. Pettis back down on the ground in half guard. Why is everyone counting out Paulo Costa? Zeke6629, thanks for the super chat, man. Thanks for the $5 super chat. Josh, did you hear the bonus for the White House card? Cryptic.com is giving out $1 million bonus for the best fight. Oh, shit. Good for them. Good for them, man. Oh, Pettis McKee back into a triangle again. Oh, man. That's huge. That's freaking huge, man. All right, look at that. I'm happy for all those fighters to get opportunity and a chance. Let's be honest, though. The guy, I don't know. Will it go to the main event guys? If it goes to the main event guys, you're like, these guys are already making a killing. I get it. But whoever gets the best fight, man, best fight of the night, crypto.com, giving out $1 million. Good on them. Good on them for doing that. So all Taylor Sheridan shows are good. I absolutely love him. I'm telling you, though, sadly, his contract with Paramount is coming to an end. He's going to another platform. So he's taking he's not taking the shows that he does on Paramount with him. Pettis got him in another triangle. He's got McKee in another triangle. This one's in deeper. This one's in deep. Holy shit. He's got it in tight. He doesn't have the elbow all the way across, though. He's got to push that elbow. He had the elbow across for a second, didn't get it all the way through. He's got it locked behind his head. He's gonna walk. He picked him up, went to slam him. Pettis let it go. Pettis been threatening the submissions a lot. Great job by him. Yeah, all of Taylor Sheridan's shows are fantastic, but he's going to another platform, so I'm interested to see what he puts on this new platform. I'm watching PFL on the right side. I'm waiting for the Mirzakhanov fight to walk with Paulo Costa for them to walk right now. I'm watching Sergio Pettis is fighting McKee in the PFL. That's what I'm watching right now. If you're asking what I'm watching. So I'm watching both fights at the same time. You get that concert? Is it Concert Vid Kid? There you go. Concert Vid Kid. Costa here we go. T-Mac 1616. Costa can look really good and then also look like he has never fought before. Yeah. I agree, man. Look, do we get the wine Paulo Costa or do we get the one that fought Yoel Romero? I think a lot of us want to know that. Oh, we have some new members. I want to thank you guys so much, man. Gifted 1 membership. Oh, Steven, how you say that? Steven Hymasty, 99.96. Gifted 1 membership. I appreciate you guys. Just so you guys know, I select a member once a month, I get you guys to either come on, debate me about topics of MMA. I put that show up on our channel, and that stays up there forever, man. Zeke6629 gifted. There you go. Gifted 5 new memberships. I appreciate you, man. Zeke, you guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much. You guys continue to support the Weigh In podcast, and I appreciate it, man. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys have been awesome. So you guys are great. Dun, dun, dun. Gifted a membership. Oh, I thought Hokic looked absolutely fantastic. Gonna save the heavyweight division. I actually believe he possibly might. Hokic is the man. How many people were like, man, this dude's fucking cringe, disgust. I want to see him get knocked out. And then after you watch him fight, you're like, I'm a fan. Let it be cringe. As long as you fight like that, I don't give a shit what you act like. As long as you fight like that. I think that's what most people's opinion is, that I just want to make sure if you're going to act a fool, that you fight like a real fighter. And I think he performed that way tonight. Great job. Pettis is hanging in there. Pettis won the second round. He lost the first round, won the second round, threatening the submissions. It really comes down to he was the one closest to finishing that fight. This is only a 3-round fight. It's not for a title. So this fight will be decided in this round. Pettis won the second round. He should anyways on the scorecards. And I've got this fight. I've got McKee winning round 1. You've got Pettis winning round 2. Good fight, though. Yeah. I couldn't hear his post-fight speech because I'm not allowed. I can't play it because it'll get me kicked off, or they'll kick us off the live show. Is Paramount worth it in comparison? Is Paramount worth it in comparison to ESPN Plus when it comes to UFC and what you get for your money? Is Paramount worth it? Absolutely. It's absolutely worth it. Because I'm getting Landman. I'm getting Colombiana. Is it Colombiana? No, it's not Colombiana. It's the other one that had Zoe Saldana on it. God, what was it called? Oh, Lioness. That's on there too. There's a bunch of really good fights. Pettis just got dropped a little bit by McKee. Pettis got to let his hands go. He's so afraid of the takedown. He's not letting his hands go, which I understand. It's only a 3-round fight. Nice straight left by Pettis. Paulo Costa is getting some Vaseline check right now. That sounded really weird. And he's going to be entering into the cage here in a sec. Here we go. McKee with the great entrance on Pettis. Got to the body lock. Pettis trying to do the best he can to get this thing going. Oh, he's got that guillotine. Pettis got that guillotine right now. But he's on his butt. Not a good position to be in. Now he's McKee's pass guard. Got him against the fence. 3 minutes left. 3:10, 3:9 in the third round in the PFL. In the main event. Oof. McKee's got Pettis just flattened out. Not doing any damage, just controlling him right now with the Dagestani handcuff. There, one little shot landed. Trying to threaten that choke. He's got to get out of this position, Pettis does, if he wants to have a chance to win this fight. 2:40 left. 10 seconds till the halfway mark of the third round. It's only a 3-round fight. Neither guy's the champion. Mirzakhanov taking his socks off, getting ready to walk into the cage. What's bad for the sport? T-Mac, what are you talking about? Nah, it's bad for, no, it's not bad for the sport. He delivered on his fight. If you're going to talk like a fool though, and go out there and not, and not deliver on the fight, then that's different. But he delivered. What's this? I will pay $100 to watch Thompson versus Diaz. Yeah. You got to talk to Nate about that, man. You got to talk about Nate. You got to talk to Nate about that. That fool don't want it. We good. Look, we were in not negotiations. We were in talks, I should say. It wasn't negotiations. We didn't get to that point yet. But my name was thrown in the hat. It was talked about. And look, the fights that came after that or whatever is the Masvidal fight came up, so that put me out. And I understood because it was Masvidal's promotion, making along with Fan Mio, and they were paying him well, and I got it. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. And then I worked the show in hopes of like, hey, if I work the show, then go ahead, we'll put this fight on, at a later time. And it never came to fruition. And then all of a sudden the MVP card came up and it was supposed to be Nate Diaz and I in that card. And then they were like, hey, we're going to try to get Mike Perry because he wants to fight Mike Perry. And I didn't knock him for that. I'm like, look, I get it. Mike Perry is a current, active fucking dog of a fighter. I love watching Mike Perry fight. How do you not like watching Mike Perry fight? And so I was like, yeah, I get it. Cool. Then he went on Theo's thing and said something about me. And I was like, all right, cool. All right, I have to respond. You can't not say something. So I did. I mean, I hated to have to do what I did to him unless I fucking dog walked him, but that's just part of it. It is what it is. So the same people will complain about UFC being a monopoly. Nate is washed, love him, but I'm good not seeing him fight. I think everyone, look, I enjoy watching him. I enjoy watching Nate fight. Paulo Costa and Mirzakhanov are inside the cage now. Paulo Costa is not ranked, or sorry, this is at 205. That's why he's not ranked. I was like, why is he not ranked? I thought he was like number 9 or something. Yep. Mirzakhanov, this is at 205. I think Paulo Costa looks better. Let's see if he performs better. That's the question. I would have to agree with you, man. I would have to agree with you. You give me 6 months to get in shape. You give me ready to fight. I think I can beat Chris and Nate in the same night. Who knows? I'll be at the MVP fights. Maybe we'll just do it the real way. We'll just do it with no gloves. Do it in the back alleyway. Just everyone get the cameras out. We'll see what happens. Dude, I've been asking for the Thompson versus Diaz. I'm that guy in the comments. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Great night of fights, man. The PFL delivered, especially on the undercard. They delivered some great fights. UFC fights. Look, we had a couple lazy fights, or not lazy fights, but slower fights. But they delivered. They actually, like that last fight, Josh Hokic and Curtis Blades. I'm sorry, man, but that was fight of the night. Doesn't matter which card you were watching. That was fight of the night. So I'm not going to, it'd be very hard to beat that fight. It was a great fight. Not high fight IQ, not a great, like in terms of like, oh, so skillful. Shit, that shit was just a really good fight. I felt like I was watching two guys under a bridge fight for a fucking cheeseburger. They were fucking slinging it. They were getting after it. They didn't care. It was awesome. Josh, honest opinion, Prime Nick versus Prime George. You talking about George Masvidal? Oh, Prime Nick. And that's no disrespect to George. That's no disrespect to him. But Nick Diaz was just a different animal. I mean, like nobody hit harder than Paul Daly at the time. And Paul Daly couldn't get Nick out of there. He tried, he almost did, but couldn't get him out of there. So I'm gonna lean more towards Nick. Look, Nick is I can't say he's my boy, but I got nothing but respect for Nick, man. How do you not love that guy? The guy's fucking fought Anderson Silva. Are you crazy? Like when you decided to sign on the dotted line to fight that killer, what were you thinking? What's good, Josh? Born in San Jose, raised in what is that? HWD? I don't know what HWD is. Hollywood? What is that? Yeah, I was born in San Jose. I was born on the east side. Let's see. Okay, here we go. We're at 412, 411, 410 of the first round of Mirzakhanov and Costa at the 205-pound division. Looks like McKee beat Pettis. Is what it looks like. The PFL is a wrap. They lost their co-main event. From what I can see, from what someone was saying earlier on the card, they lost their co-main event. So that fight is now off. And so now that wraps up the PFL event, which is good for them because I don't think you want to compete main event to main event when it comes to tonight. I don't think you want to compete really at all with the UFC when it comes show to show. That's why I'm hoping the new TV rights deal is not on Saturday nights. I'm hoping they do it on Thursday or Friday nights. More people will watch. But Paul Costa looks good. Oof, so fast. So fast. Nice kicks. He's got power. He's explosive. Good takedown defense. Mirzakhanov just coming forward. When you look at him, though, he looks like he belongs in this division. He was cutting so much weight to get to 185. Look at him. He probably just skipped a cheeseburger 1 week. All right, I'll make weight. He probably only cut like maybe 15, 20 pounds. Whereas at 85, he was probably cutting for 2-3 weeks. Look at him. You think that's his real hair? You think that's his real hair? This guy, look at fucking legs are trunk, his back, everything. Oh, nasty kick. You guys remember when he had that fight with Yoel Romero? I was there sitting there like in the third or fourth row. I was like, holy shit. Oh, let's see. Was it an eye poke? Oof. They've been taking points right away. They've been taking points right away. Did he get the warning? Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Point taken. They're going to take a point. Watch. They're going to take a point. They've been taking points earlier in the UFC, early on the card. They've been taking points right from the jump. You can see the hand was open. I don't know if it went like, I mean, if it goes near the eye, they pretty much, I think, will take a point. Because what they do is, if you guys don't know this, when they come back into the locker room, the referees do, to let you know that they are going to be refereeing your fight. They tell you, keep your hands tucked. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, yeah, you can. They tell you to keep your hands tucked, your fingers tucked. Do not reach out with your palm open. And if you do, I will give you a firm warning. And you should expect to have a point taken. I'm surprised. Surprised you didn't take a point. I'm good. I'm glad they didn't, but I understand like they're trying to set precedent for this. Got 2 minutes left in the first round. We're at 204, 203, 202 of the first round. There we go. A lot of moving, a lot of dancing. Hard fight to follow up with, right? So the crowd's probably getting very impatient. I can't hear it right now with the crowd. But all of these guys are feinting and moving. Nice kicks by Paulo Costa, though. His kicks are so nasty. Mirzakhanov throwing leather, man. I was expecting the Joaquin Buckley back kick right there. Ooh, nice straight right. Oh, he pointed at him like, yeah, I got you. I got you. Look at Paulo. He's just like, yep, I got you. Oh, nice inside leg kick. Paulo Costa's so explosive, man. He looks like the bigger guy coming up from 185. So fast, so explosive, big power. Just doesn't have as much output. Which fighter are we going to get? We've got one tonight. Mirzakhanov making this a fight. I mean, this puts Costa right in the top 6 ranking. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, hit him with a jab. Hit him with a jab. He's in a lot of trouble right now. Costa got him against his head. 45 seconds to work. Paulo Costa's on top position. Passes into a half guard position. Looking to do some damage. Nice little choppy elbows. He's got to keep making space. 30 seconds. 31, 30, 29, 28. Let's go. Let's go. Murzakanov, undefeated fighter, took some big shots early in this fight. Oh, he's still a little bit on wobbly legs. Ooh, nice retaliation, though, by Murzakanov. Swinging it. 10 seconds left. 9. Here we go. 8, 7. Oh, nice head kick, though, by Paulo Costa. 3, 2, 1. Into the round. That won Paulo Costa that round. Very good round for Paulo Costa. Costa, nice work. Nice work. I got to get a different chair, man. This one makes noise now. Didn't used to make noise. Maybe my ass is getting big. Shit. Costa looking good at 205. Costa looking good. What's up, baby? What's up from TJ, huh? Oh, what's up, Josh from TJ? My man. Luis Ortega. My man. Do I know you from TJ, though? Do I know you? Because I've been to TJ a couple times. Hey, do I know you? Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah, let's go, Paulo. Yes. Yep. And you know what's crazy is when John Morgan and I were talking about this fight on the Tuesday Night Live show. Those of you guys that are just joining, I do a Tuesday Night Live, 7:30 Central Time, 8:30 Eastern Time with John Morgan, former MMA Junkie journalist, and now the CFFC I don't know if he's like the CEO of that company or whatever, but he is definitely the play-by-play, but he also works on the production side of it all. So he does a lot of everything on that promotion. Great promotion, by the way. I just called the fights with them. This last one's in Atlantic City. But him and I were talking about Paulo Costa. Which one are we going to get? I think we're getting a better one. We're getting one that's not sucked down so much and afraid to get tired. We're getting a really explosive and fast and energetic Paulo Costa in round 2. Coming out fast and aggressive. I like it. Come on. Got to throw. Nice head kick. Murzakanov may lose his own, man, today. Murzakanov is a dog. This guy's still here chasing Paulo Costa around the cage. I'm at 428, 427. Big time. Yes. Murzakanov, man, not backing down, though. Didn't finish the... Ooh, nice inside kick, though. It's giving me flashbacks of when Jan Blachowicz fought Ankalaev. Kept kicking him with the inside calf kick. And then Jan Blachowicz Ankalaev couldn't walk as the fight got carried on. I think it ended up being a draw because of that. Yeah. Great fight so far. Great fight. Both guys just kind of touching each other right now, filling each other out. Paulo with the little check left hooks are nice. Murzakanov, though, his boxing's clean. I like how he's putting the pressure. Ooh, nice rip to the body, though. Paulo looks like he's starting to slow down a tiny bit, whereas Murzakanov looks like he's not even ready to start slowing down. He's trying to break him with pressure. This guy, man. Here we go. Nice work. Those of you guys don't know, right after the main event, I'm going to do a reaction video. I'm going to log off of here, jump right back on so you guys can, if you guys want to continue to watch, great. If not, cool. But I'm going to jump back on right away. I'm going to load up the thumb. Ooh, big shot by Murzakanov with the straight left. And we're going to do a straight up reaction video to the fights. And then tomorrow morning with my boy Angelo, we're going to be doing an early show. It'll be a live show. Oh, Costa just looked up to the clock at 2.5 in the second round. You can tell he's starting to slow down. Murzakanov is seeing this. He's like, I see you looking at the clock. I see you getting tired. You saw a big shoulder drop by, ooh, nice shot. Nice shot, though, by Murzakanov. Man, he's putting the pressure right now. Big, another one. Murzakanov just letting his hands go. This guy can fight, dude. Holy shit, this dude can fight. Looks like he's 60. But man, this guy can fight. Nice. I mean, Paulo Costa just getting outboxed right now in this second round. He got hit with another shot. Murzakanov hit him again. Paulo trying to get the takedown. Oh, I wouldn't have recommended that either. He's tired. Legs are on stilts. Mouth is wide open. Paulo Costa's mouth is wide open. Damn. Nice straight left to the body by Mirzakhanov. Costa looks to, oh, he hit Mirzakhanov with a nice little left hook there. He grabbed the headlock. He grabs the, oh man, he grabbed the headlock. Oh, he squeezed him. Give him the squeeze. He's got the head and arm position, squeezing at the top head. Oh, gets back up, gets out. Minute 56 left, 55, 54. Holy shit. Let's go, Costa. Let's go. You're losing this round. You got to do something, man. You're losing this round. Costa needs to make space. Let the hands go, man. He don't want to be here, gang. He doesn't want to be. Does not want to be right here. Yeah, Costa's getting tired. I expected him to have more energy. Maybe he'll get a second win. Like I said, third round, you generally get like a little bit of a second win in the beginning of the third round. Because you realize you only got 5 minutes left. You can go hard for 5 minutes. Both guys looked a little bit tired now, but man, Mirzakhanov looked fresh up until about a minute ago. He got hit with a big shot, but then led him right into that headlock position that threw Costa down. Costa looks tired now. 5 seconds left. 3 seconds. 2, 1. End of the second round. Costa probably, it was probably Mirzakhanov's round in the first. Close, though. Don't know how you want to judge it. Second round for sure, I think, went to Mirzakhanov, unless we see a highlight here that shows that he was really hurt from that left hook by Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa looks exhausted. Looks exhausted, man. Holy shit. 1-1. Everyone's got it 1-1, huh? Frato, you got it 1-1. Danny Hinton, 6140. You got it 1-1. T-Mac, 1616. You got it 1-1. Frato's got it 1-1. Yeah, I would agree. I think a lot of us were wondering this, right? This is all what we were wondering. Costa at least showed up tonight. He fucking sure did. These guys came, man. These guys came to show. They came and they're showing out right now. Good on them. Good on them. Christian Burker. Is it Burker? Yeah, Christian has it 1-1. Your commentary better than biased DC. Oh, guys, calm down, bro. Frato, brother. Man, don't make me jump through this thing and defend my brother like I had to do. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Leave my boy alone. Yeah, good fight so far, man. Good fight. Robert Valley, Ninja Bob, 1-1 as well. You have it 1-1 also. So we have it 1-1. Winner of this round. Both guys should, I'm telling you guys, your second win comes right around the third round. And if you're fighting a 5-round fight, it normally comes like somewhere around the beginning of the fourth. Costa's got him hurt. Costa's got him hurt. Big head kick. This is a big fight. Holy shoot, boy. Here we go. Costa looks fresh. Oh, he just pointed at him right there. Costa's landing some shots. Mirzakhanov must have got hurt towards the end of that second round because he doesn't have that bounce in his step that he had coming into the third round that he had in the second round. The whole second round, he had a lot of pop in his step. Ooh, all that explosiveness early in the first minute of the third, and now Costa's starting to slow down. Mirzakhanov's going to start coming back. Watch, see. Ooh, I like those body kicks, though. He's been landing those all night. Nice straight right by Costa. He's going to have Mirzakhanov his first loss. He wants it. Let's go. Who wants it? Oh, shit. Oh, jeez. Holy cow. He just looked like it just was so, that was extremely strange, man. He was hurt, not really hurt, kind of drifted away. Yeah, I would agree with you, man. The left arm might be broken. Frato, man, look at you. Maybe you're not as casual as I thought. Huge, huge win. Huge win. Look at him. He wants to jump over the fence and shake hands. Oh, man. I look for every fighter. I've said this from the beginning. If you got a chance to come down and shake a president's hand, I don't think parties should fucking matter, you guys. Jump down there, shake hands. Man, holy shit. Holy shit. What a fight, though, by Paulo Costa. What we saw tonight, key. You know, I got people asking me who to bet on for the main event. Who do you guys think? JIRI or ULBERG? Who do you guys got? Give me the main event. Who do you guys got? Who do you guys have for the main event? I got people hitting me up going, "Hey, who would you bet on? Who would I bet on? Who would I bet on?" Let me see here. What do you guys think? Who we got? Yeah, JIRI. JIRI by late TKO. JIRI. Everyone's going JIRI, huh? Ooh, he throws some nice power in the, yeah. Look at this. Watch. Paulo Costa. Bink. Shoof. Head kick. Bink. Oh, right on the head. Wrap the foot around the end. He's rocked. He's in trouble. Oh, wow. You guys remember when Justin Gaethje did that to Dustin? Dustin put his hand up. It just still wraps around. The glove itself is just not enough. You got to bat it down. Shoof. Because you're so used to them coming. And you're so used to them just getting up there. You're like, oh, I got it. Good. I'm back. Boom. Lean into it a little bit. Years and years of doing it. It happens, man. It happens. Oh, man. Yep. Oh, reminds me of Young versus Shamrock. Zeke 6629, man. Thanks for the super chat. Let's go ahead and have this conversation right now. Let's go ahead and pop that bad boy up there. Thanks for the $10 super chat, man. I appreciate you. Alvin says Paulo Costa and his hair implants. I was wondering. I was asking you, think that's his real hair? Look good at 205. Hasn't been fighting for a year. Looks good. Needs to work on the cardio. I got right on hand, wrapped around the rock. What the hell was that? I got right on hand, wrapped around the rock. He's in trouble. I got ULBERG. Okay, so you got ULBERG. My buddy's talking about betting on ULBERG, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't really bet. I definitely don't bet on my friends, but I'm more of the guy that's like, I'll take the underdog at, like, if he's like a plus like 1,200, I'll be like, yeah, let's do it. Let's just do it. So yeah, I'm that guy. I'm the one that, like, I feel like you've won all of them when you win just the one that you're not supposed to win. I feel like that. But yeah, Zeke 6629, man. Thanks so much for the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, man. You think he will fall out of the top 10 after no, he will not fall out of the top 10 after that loss. He's losing to a guy who's a ranked fighter inside the 185-pound division. Now coming up to 205. Mirzakhanov undefeated also, now losing his O. And he looked good up until that point. He will not fall out of the top 10 or out of the top 15. I think he'll be somewhere in that mix. Oh, will he fall out of the top 10? Yeah, because I think he's number 9, right? Wasn't he number 9 before that? So he'll fall out of the top 10, but I don't think he'll fall out of the rankings. Because we saw tonight, he's better than a lot of those guys that are in those rankings. So I think they'll keep him there. It depends on how he comes back too. I mean, he'll stay in the rankings, but I think he'll be good. He'll be good. Hair plant juice. He's got the secret sauce, the secret juice, and the secret sauce for his hair. Great fights aside from Dom. I know, man. Dom and Walker did not deliver. Yeah, man. I don't know. On to the main event. Hey, guys, if you guys didn't watch the PFL, man, check it out. Earlier fights were good. A lot of finishes earlier, and they had some good fights. The Rafion Stotts fight and Kovalov fight was a damn good fight. Renat Kovalov and him, great fight. Check that fight also. And, yeah, Shayna Young and Arroyo, that was a good female fight. Back and forth battle. Good fight. If you guys haven't seen them, they're on ESPN still. Check out that fight. Their main event ended with Pettis and McKee. And McKee gets the win over Sergio Pettis in that fight as well. I know I just told you guys the outcomes. But if you guys haven't seen those fights, check those fights out. They're great fights. Paulo Costa, welcome to 205, my man. Welcome to 205. It's good to see you having some great cardio. It's good to see you put on a show, getting the finish against an undefeated fighter in Murzakanov. So I'm excited to see what's next. We can see your scalp, buddy. Don't put your head down like that. That's a bad look. We can also see Joe's. We can also see Joe's. Oh, man. Bink right there. Caught him on the chin, kind of hurt him a little bit. There's that bot. That's what it did it. The end of the second round was that body shot. I thought he rocked him and hurt him. No, he hit him with the body shot. Then the head kick that started to kind of put him on stilts. Had him doing the Zab Judah in the corner. You guys don't remember that fight when Floyd Mayweather hit him with the straight shot? Boom! Zab Judah was on stanky leg. Did the whole like Bambi on ice and zebra walk on ice type thing. Yeah, it's just like, not zebra, giraffe walk. This funky like shit going on. I don't know what it was. It's really strange. Oh man, for sure. I think Paulo Costa probably win a bonus, but I also think they should give 2 bonuses to well, here's the other thing. Do you guys remember finishing bonuses are like 25 grand, right? But then they said if you win a finishing bonus, you can't win a fight night bonus. Or if you win a fight night bonus, it was like one or the other. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. So who knows? You should be able to win both. Should be able to win both. There she is. She's a dime piece, man. I don't know if you guys how you guys feel about her, but she's a dime piece. Kamaru Usman, number 7. Ranked number 7. Ah, the man right there. I'm hoping that I hope he fucking gets it done against Ilya. I know a lot of you guys were all I like watching Ilya fight, but I want to see Justin win the outright title. Oh shit. Oh, look at John Jones. Look at next to Gable Steveson. Look at how big John Jones is compared to Gable Steveson. Gable will be wrestling at Roth Wrestling in Dallas, May 30th. I will be there if you guys can make it. And man, it is awesome. Do I like Dana White? Thanks for the $2 super chat. Bagel, what is it? Bagel Gazquez. I don't dislike him. You know, we just look, we don't have anything in common. He's a fight promoter, you know, almost a billionaire, and I am a former fighter and not a billionaire. So we don't really have anything in common, man. That's, you know, we both like fights. That's really what it comes down to. He's on the other side of the fight game, whereas I was the one inside the cage, you know, doing the work. So it's just different, man. Like, I don't have anything against him. It is Dana, and I put a lot of what happened in the fight organization with Dana. I put a lot of it was with Lorenzo. Lorenzo Fertitta did a great job building up this show and this promotion and investing his own money, his family's money or his own money into making this thing legit. So I would love to. Yeah. So, yes, we are filming the recap in the morning. I'm just checking with Big Ange right now. We are filming it. I'm thinking we should do it at 8:30 a.m. Central Time, which is pretty early for a lot of people. But those of you guys that live in UK, because I know a lot of our listeners are from the UK. Yeah, man. Boom, boom, boom. Let's do 8:30. 8:30 a.m. Central Time, which is 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. With my boy Big Ange, man. Big Ange. I love this dude. Dude's a big dude. He's like 6'3", 285. I can't wait to make fun of him in front of for all you guys. Let's see what he's doing. Should we call him? Let's call Big Ange. Let's see. Yo, what's up? Hold on. So what's your take so far on the fights, Ange?
Oh, they've been good. This has been a really good card.
It's been a great card, huh? How about that heavyweight fight?
It was sloppy, and there's a million questions, but it was obviously fun as hell.
I thought it was great, man. It was fucking awesome. These guys were slobber knockers. I think a lot of the hype around Hokic was legit, right?
He might not be as good as they say he is, but he's a dog, and he puts on a show. Like, he's definitely can be somebody for sure.
Yeah, I agree. Those of you guys that are listening to the Big Ange right now, look, I'm live
This
right now. So,
guy.
you fucking guy. Gotcha. I gotcha. I got everyone listening to you right now. So, gotcha. Tomorrow morning, 8:30 Central Time, 9:30 Eastern Time, we're going to be doing live our full recap on this fight card so you guys don't miss it. Big Ange, man. Great hearing your voice. I'll see you tomorrow morning. All right, bud?
All right.
Turd. The turd. Oh, he's probably fucking like, you son of a bitch. He'd love it. It's probably a couple of drinks in, enjoying the fights. He does his recap also too, like right after. So I'm going to do my full recap on this right after this. I'm going to log off of this, jump back on right away. And so it can be two different shows for you guys. Those you guys don't want to watch the whole live that I did during this time, 3 hours of it. We're going to do the full, I'll do a full like 30, 40 minute recap. It's just a quick one, or reaction. I mean, it's for it. And then tomorrow morning, we do a long show tomorrow with my guy. Doom, doom, doom. It says right here, invite me to watch with you. I know my shit. UC Gable first fight, international fight week in the UFC. No, I do not see that happening. I think he signed a contract with Roth. I think he's going to take a couple wrestling matches against some high-level guys. They're paying him pretty damn well. And Gable and Hokic, I think right now, I think Gable needs a little bit more experience. You know, Hokic's got what, 7 or 8 fights? He got it all relatively quickly. But I think that he needs more time. Just my personal opinion. That's no knock on Gable Stevenson. It's just fair. It's a fair assessment. He just started training MMA, literally like probably only a year ago, not even a full year. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Doom, doom, doom. This is fun as fuck. Don't end the stream. Like I end it and then I jump right back on. So that's the thing is I jump right back on so I can have 2 different shows for those of you guys that don't want to watch, because I don't want people to have to like scroll all the way past the 3 hours we just did. So then I just do a separate show for a full reaction. That whole show is like, you know, say 30, 40 minutes. Sometimes I do an hour. But I enjoy doing this, man. So I'm ready to go and I'm ready to do it. So here we are at the main event. Isn't it nice that the fights start an hour earlier? I love that. I love that. I think people on the East Coast love it. So I love the fact that they do this. So I don't know, man. I think my buddy bet on Carlos ULBERG. JIRI though, man. Man, JIRI. Oof. So let's see right here. Zeke6629, what do you think of Gable signing with the UFC? Did he sign with the UFC? Did they announce that or no? I didn't hear that. Gable has signed and will fight an international fight. Oh, wow. Good for him, man. I eat my words. Put my foot in my mouth. I can't hear what you guys can hear, so you guys are the ones talking about it. Good for him. Good for him. I don't know if he's ready yet. You know, but then again, he can wrestle. And I said earlier, right? If you are someone that can wrestle at all in the heavyweight division, and I'm not sure, will he fight heavyweight or will he fight 205? Because he's not a big guy. I mean, he's thick. Like his legs are thick, but I did an interview. I interviewed him in Sioux Falls at a Bellator event. He's not tall, man. He's like, I want to say he's 5'11". So he's not a tall guy. And he's got real thick legs, you know, a thick trunk. But I mean, ultimately, like it comes down, like will he fight at 205 or will he fight at heavyweight? That's the question. Big time. But good on him, man. Good on him. I eat my words. Good on him for signing. I'm happy for him. The whole goal ultimately was for him to get there. And it looks like he's there now. So good on him, man. Oh my God, so many people. Who's this? Lily. I don't know. I'm just Woo. Here we go. Here we go. Main event. Yeah. Look, 205 needs a spark. I think it's probably the weakest. Now you have Hokic there in the heavyweight division. I think 205 is probably the weakest division in the sport. Says Gable versus Heavy Magny, Marcin Tybura. Yeah, I know, but I think he needs more time, man. If you guys watched his last MMA fight, he got kicked in the head, got kind of like a little wobble a little bit. Then he goes on and he finishes the fight and gets the win. But I think if you're letting a heavyweight kick you in the head because the fight went longer than 2 minutes, then that scares me a little bit. I feel like you need a little bit more time to know where punches and kicks come from. You need to see it more, spend more time inside the sparring, spend more time inside the gym, refining that craft a little bit. And I don't think he's spent that. He's basically getting this opportunity off of his technical ability, which is great, but skill-wise, when it comes to like MMA skills, he's not quite there yet. I would like to see, because he's such a talent, and you don't want to waste him with like fast tracking him. We did that a little bit with Aaron Pico and Bellator because no one wanted to fight him. Everyone heard the stories about obviously everyone knew about his wrestling, but everyone heard the stories about his boxing. So like nobody wanted to fight him. Aaron Pico should have been fighting at 145 to begin with. They couldn't get anybody to fight him. So what did they do? So he fought at 55. And we were just like, nah, we just can't do this, man. We got to. And then he ends up getting caught in a submission and getting in trouble. And then, he loses, he wins one, loses one, then he loses a couple in a row. It just was not a good look. And I don't want to see Gable Stevenson go through that, because I think when you have someone who's 25 years old, just learning how to fight, comes from a wrestling background, it's different. It's a different, they'll fast track it because he's talented and he can do all those things. I just don't think he's ready for that. I think he needs a little bit more time, in the lower circuit. Luckily for him, the heavyweight division sucks. None of them can wrestle. If I look at the heavyweight division, none of them can wrestle. He's fighting at heavyweight and he's still training with John Jones. Then I don't think he's ready for MMA yet. I put $100 on Carlos to win tonight. Okay. Thanks for the $5 super chat. Zeke 6629. My man, I appreciate it. Yeah, that's definitely. Ooh. Carlos Ulberg, can he keep his back off the fence? That's one. Two, can he keep his back off the canvas? That's two. So one, can he keep his back off the canvas? One, can he keep his back off the fence? It's 1, 2. That's where we're at. Like, if he can do those two things, I think he's got a really, really good chance of winning this fight. You know what I mean? So we have people asking questions. JPTV, what are you asking? Says, is it time for Derek Lewis? Yeah, Derek Lewis and Michael Johnson to consider other options like Bellator, PFL? I don't think so. I think what it is time for, Derek Lewis, I don't know. I don't know what he plans on doing. I think if Derek decides not to fight in the UFC anymore, I think he would just retire. You know what I mean? I don't think he maybe would go to the PFL. I don't think he would. I don't think the UFC would want to get rid of him. He's a fan favorite, man. Like, the heavyweight division needs all the name recognition they could possibly get. Like, when they don't have the name recognition or they're not marketable at all, they'll let them go. And I'll let you know, like Jarzine Rosenstruck, they were like, he doesn't really have a personality. We can't really market him, and he has a lot of boring fights in the fans' eyes. So they let him go. And with Derek Lewis, though, Derek Lewis is a fan favorite. Yeah. Oh, he just announced this. Oh, shit. Josh, Dana White just announced Derek Lewis versus Hokic on White House card. No joke. Are you fucking kidding me? Did somebody are you, Frato 1? Are you serious? Somebody, can you guys confirm this? If Yuri wins, you pay the tacos, I don't think so. No way. There's no way they added him to the card. Well, I wouldn't, whatever. Maybe they were waiting on it. They're waiting to see how he was. They need some more hype around it. That's what they're trying to do. They got to get some more. Oh my gosh. Josh Hokic on the White House card now. It's going to be wild, man. It's going to be wild. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. Those of you guys that are just joining us, man, I am going to drop off right after the main event. I'm going to upload. I'm going to drop off. I'm going to jump back on directly after. So, guys, tune in for at the Wayne In podcast channel, Wayne In YouTube channel. Sorry, it's getting late. I'm getting tired. I've been at the football fields and the track fields and everything else, and the lacrosse fields and soccer fields all day today since like 9 a.m. Google says yes. Google's always right. Right. Let's go. I think ULBERG is what? A minus 300 or two? Is it minus 200? 200 favored, I think. Or sorry, not favored. ULBERG is a plus 200. I think I don't know what URI was. Let's see. Let's see if they show the betting odds. There we go. Oh, nope. Things have changed. ULBERG to win by KO or TKO is a plus 185. Prochaska to win by KO TKO is a plus 155. Not sure what other odds they show. But yeah. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, Hogan was the man right here. What do we got? Eastern 10:15. I'm back after Hogan proved he is the GOAT. I don't know if I call him the GOAT yet, but Joe Rogan talk about. What's that? What did Joe Rogan talk about? Chat confirms that's BS. All right. Chat confirms that's BS. I mean, look how they are. Let's see how they're doing. I mean, look how they are still working with Ty. They're not getting rid of any of these guys. Yeah, they can't. They can't. If you guys haven't tried the new pineapple element, use the link down below in the descriptions. Check it out. They also have a new pink lemonade and a lemonade in the packets that you guys can take with you. This thing is awesome. If you guys have a hard time sleeping tonight, I use it. I drink it at night to go to sleep. It helps me. With this much sodium, potassium, and magnesium, I'm telling you right now, the magnesium puts me right to sleep. That's why my eyes probably get a little like Asian looking when I drink 1 or 2 cans of that. Start putting me to sleep. Right after I get done, I'm going to jump back on. So make sure you guys, if you guys want to listen to my full reaction to this fight night cards, I'm also probably do the PFL a little bit tonight as well. Talk about both cards, but I'll start off with the UFC card and we'll talk about the action that was delivered tonight by these guys. That's a shorter show, probably just about 30, 40 minutes. And it is confirmed. Somebody said POTUS asked for Lewis to be on the card. And Steven996 says confirm. ULBERG. Okay, you guys tell me, how do you guys see this fight? ULBERG by TKO or KO? And then Yuri by what? Decision or finish? How do you guys see this? Gonna be a fight. Let's go. The next question is, does it go the distance? All right. Joe Rogan's talking about it, huh? Oh, man. ULBERG by TKO. Zeke6629. Put it in the comment section. There we go. He's calling it, right? It's like calling a shot. Like, calm down, Babe Ruth. Calling your shot. ULBERG by TKO. What round, Zeke? Zeke, what round do you got? Oh, ULBERG's the favorite at minus 110. Oh, man. I thought he was a plus 200 like 2 weeks ago. Interesting. Zeke, call it out, man. Call your shot. What is it? What round? ULBERG already knows that. She's just showing up because he's getting paid more. I can't believe Trump really asked for Derek Lewis. That's great. Third round. Zeke says third round, TKO ULBERG. Anybody else want to predict? Anybody else want to predict how this fight goes? How about Tyson Fury's win tonight? I didn't see it, man. I had the PFL going. I had the UFC going. Man, my brain is tapped. Here we go. I'm glad that he got rid of that fucking broomstick that he used to have hanging off the top of his head. He looks a little leaner tonight. Maybe I'm off. Here we go. Look at these guys. That was weird. That was ULBERG, like ULBERG just I'm gonna mess that name up all night. ULBERG just like tapped real quick and ran away. Here we go. Gosh, seeing kids behind the fighters in the rows, like Ulberg's like, nope, not touching gloves. Doesn't touch gloves. Nice kick to start off. We're at 442, 441 of the first round. Ulberg and JIRI starting off. Nice kick again. Does JIRI try to wrestle right off the bat? TKO first round. TKO by who? Ooh. Who? You can't just say TKO. Steven9967. Nice kick by JIRI. Now the guy looks like they know how to check kicks. Not a filling out process right now. Let's go. JIRI TKO round 1. TKO first round. Ulberg not touching gloves with JIRI is wild. There's a lot of guys that don't like to touch gloves. Ooh, nice shot, though. Both of them exchanged some shots there. A lot of bouncing around. Not much going on right now. Oh, you're oh. I don't know if that was a slip. Did he catch his foot? It's like, oh. Nice shot. There's the kick again. Something's going on with Ulberg's leg. I know the calf kicks are there, but something seems to be going on with it. Oh, he's got dead leg. He's got the drop foot. He's got the drop foot. JIRI trying to talk shit. Then it got cracked. Something's going on with your Ulberg's leg. I can't see it enough. Yeah, he's got that drop foot. Like his foot's like floppy. So he must have hit that nerve. Oh man, you got to turn your shin out, check those kicks. Oh man. Not looking good. Not looking good. Let's see what happened. Oh, he rolled his ankle, it looks like. Or hurt his own knee. Did something, man. Pinched his knee or hurt it. He hurt something. Yeah. Oh, he hurt his own knee. Looks like he tore his knee. Not good. I'd love to see JIRI, like, I mean, he's showboating right now. If Ulberg catches him with something. Oh, not how you want your main event to go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. What? I just said it. I just fucking said it. I just said it. Holy shit. Oh, man. He hurts his knee. JIRI's doing the whole fucking bullshit. Not focused on getting him out of there. Oh, man. There it is. There it is. You got to stay focused, man. You got to stay focused. Oh, shit. Oh. Like I just texted my friend. Hey, like I said, bet on Ulberg. Oh, man. Good call. Yeah, he tore it. Looks like he tore his knee or his ankle. Just like a bad plant. He twisted his knee or his ankle. Boom. Damn, that dude possesses power. JIRI's chin, man. I really believe Poatan did a number on it. Oh, just right there. Damn. Holy cow. Oh, just so you guys know, man. Hey, hit that like and subscribe button. I want to thank you guys so much. What do you mean what happened? What do you mean? He hit him with a beautiful left hook. Boom. Hit him with that left hook. Yuri got a little careless, man. Got carried away. Thought it was going to be a walk away because he saw that ULBERG hurt his leg. And then ULBERG put his back to the fence. Boom. Hit him with the left hook. Hit him right on the chin. Yuri fell back. Body went limp. Finished him up with 1 or 2 shots, and it was a dud. It was a wrap, son. It was a wrap. Left hook right to the chin. Almost like a Josh Thompson shin to the dome on Diaz. Just like that. Mine was a little bit less traumatic as this one was. This was pretty awesome. This was pretty nice. Yeah, Yuri just had his hands down. Yuri just acting like, okay, look, I see your legs hurt. You know, I was doing too much to try and show that, like, hey, I got you, and it backfired. And I just said, I don't know if you should be doing this. Hands are down, you know, like, and sure enough, boom, gets clipped. And surprised. I'm not surprised that he couldn't survive that. I'm not surprised. He's had some battles and he's got finished by Poatan. Like, as you get older and your chin, you start getting chin checked. You get chin checked in sparring as well. Like, it's not good, man. Hey guys, I'm gonna drop off. If you guys want to watch my full reaction video, I'm gonna do it right after they do the interview. I'm gonna jump back on. I'm gonna upload a whole new video, and we're gonna talk if you guys want. So people don't have to watch the full 3 hours and 20 minutes of this that I did. They'll get a full reaction video. I'm gonna drop right off, and you guys can jump right back on. And I want to thank you guys so much for listening tonight. 3 hours and 15 minutes, a long time. I'm gonna do my full reaction, and then tomorrow morning, hit that like and subscribe button. Tomorrow morning with Big Ange, I'm going to be doing a show at 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Do a live show. You guys can tune in. I strike again. I'm telling you guys, bro, I know the fight game. So when I was telling you, Yuri needs to make sure he's not taking it too casually, fucking that's exactly what happened. Hey guys, you guys are amazing. I'm going to jump right back on another stream on this same YouTube channel, on Wayne and YouTube channel. Make sure you guys jump on if you guys want to watch my full reaction.